Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mind Games 1v1 weekly showdown tournament where dreams will come true and players will be tested more than ever before. I am I Love Lamp, and I'm joined today here by my co-caster, Intimate J. How you doing, Intimate J?
It's actually inanimate J Lamp,
Inanimate, I'm
but I'm
sorry. I
good.
apologize
No,
for
it's
that.
okay. Trust me, I get it. I get it worse in real life because my last name is pretty much unpronounceable as well. But I'm doing good here. It'll be interesting to see. I don't think I've ever casted a 1v1 tournament, so without having other players to pass to, it's going to be a lot of getting one name right. So we'll see how this goes. It's a bit of a small tournament here, so I think we'll be getting through these pretty fast and furious here.
Yeah, that's right. We've got a pretty good turnout. Like you said, it's pretty small, but we've got some good players tonight. I'm not familiar with either of these players, but I'm told that they're roommates. So we'll see. We'll see if there's any screen cheating going on between these two.
The old school console hacks right there. So I think both players are slotted in. We have Lavish against Captain HB. Just waiting for the countdown to go on. So 5 minutes on the clock. I'll have the play-by-play. Lamp with the analysis. We go for a kickoff here straight down the center. HB is going to get this one into Lavish's corner. It's a high roll. HB actually just going to leave this one for Lavish to try and put out. Falls to HB corner. Trying to pick that one up. Sorry, Lamp. Sounded like I was going to drop off there, but 1v1, sometimes there's pauses where that ball just will roll there and wait. It's a miss by HB there, but Lavish not going to try and pressure that one. Lets HB dribble out of the corner. So far, not a lot of action though, Lamp.
Yeah, it looks like it's 1-0 right now. And as you say that, someone scores a goal. Looks like it's a little back and forth. Captain HB was trying to get some dribbles going on there, but he missed the flick, and unfortunately, he didn't recover fast enough, so that caused that goal.
I feel like it was just kind of an ill-advised play going back into his own corner there, and kind of left the ball in the open for Lavish to jump onto. His face-off is back in HB's end here. Lavish can pick this one up. Goes across the face of goal, tries to beat HB. At the far post, it doesn't get there. HB downfield. It's over top of Lavish, tries to cut inside. Lavish is going to take this one over the crossbar and away. Holding the ball in the corner here. Lavish just picks up boost. HB back at midfield, waiting for a mistake. Wins a 50-50. Lavish is recovering to the back post. HB, near post, tries to get over Lavish. He does, but doesn't recover in time to tap it in. So he just resets in the far corner. Lobs it up over the crossbar. Lavish gets the block away. It's over top of HB. Lavish and HB still dueling with this one at midfield.
Yeah, Lavish is playing a lot of defense here. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No worries. No worries.
Lavish is playing a lot of defense here. When you put pressure on someone's goal, it's inevitably going to go in the goal. Take a few shots on goal, it's going to go in eventually. So Lavish, I think he's playing a little bit calculated, but maybe he wants to put some more pressure on the goal to get it 2-0 lead.
Yeah, I feel like HB just isn't really setting himself up for a lot of success because he's getting too deep into the corners, trying to get the ball over top of Lavish when he's on offense here. You can see both players in the corner here as Lavish is trying to get this one by HB. Wins the challenge downfield. It's going to be a high bounce out to midfield slowly. Lavish picking this one up and bringing it back into his own corner. Gives up on that one. the boards. It wasn't really a productive play. It picks up a dribble. It's a good flick over the top. HB clears it into his own corner, grabbing the boost. Up over his own net. Dangerous play here if he doesn't recover in time. Lavish has an opportunity. It's going to fall to him in the net for the 2-0 lead. Lavish scores again.
Yeah, just like you said, that's a very dangerous play. You know, in 1v1s, you really don't want to play it on the wall or try and get a second touch after a bounce, because you really wanted to control the ball, whether it's clearing it on the other side or getting some dribbles on their side. Dangerous plays like that are what cause goals, and that definitely caused an easy goal on Lavish's side.
1v1, very much a game of mistakes, as Captain HB making a big one in front of his own net and allowing Lavish to score on relatively an open frame. HB picking this one up in his own corner, just kind of jumps at that one, expecting Lavish to make a play. They knock it back and forth. Lavish coming away with it, but HB's over the top, trying to race downfield to beat Lavish to this. When he gives up, grabs the boost instead. Up the boards, lobs it in front. Lavish also on the boards, gets the good clear away. It's an open net the other way. Lavish, though, doesn't get the touch right, and it's off the post and away. HB returns the serve. Up the boards, grabbing boost, waits for it to drop. Into the corner, it's a low bounce. Lavish easily clears that one away and brings it back downfield. HB blocked it midfield. Lavish back across, and it seems like Lavish is just capitalizing on the mistakes HB makes. He's minimizing everything on his own side of the field, making it so that HB is not getting any good shots on goal.
Yeah, you know, HB, he's definitely not. He's trying to put some pressure on Lavish's side. It's a good goal by HB. Definitely a mistake by Lavish trying to go for that second hit. Just like what HB did before, trying to get those second hits off a shot. You really got to set yourself up for a good shot and take it, and not take the second hit on a bad setup. So that's what HB's done so far, has been setting himself up poorly and trying to get the second hit, and he's just not capitalizing on it.
It's Lavish into HB's corner. HB's going to swing this one high over his net. Needs to get the touch right. He does. Opportunity to run it downfield as Lavish went for that one. Did he get that one right? He did. Tie game now with 90 seconds to go.
Yeah, you know, we know HB can respond with shot opportunities. Obviously, when he's down, he's not going to concede. So that's really interesting to see. I like to see a player who doesn't just give up after he's down by 2 with a minute left.
As Lavish wins this kickoff back in HB's end, both players looking for the winning goal now on level terms. HB's just going to bring this one under control at his own goal line. Gets past Lavish. He has an opportunity off the boards here as Lavish struggling for boost. He's flipping, trying to get back. It's going to float in.
Wow.
It's Lavish caught underneath that one with no boost. 3-2 now for HB.
Yeah, you know, I think Lavish, did he go for the boost? Yeah, he went for the boost. So boost over ball. Even though those are hard to save, you never want to go over boost over ball when it's on your side of the goal, especially when it's rolling in. So that's just a bad mistake by Lavish.
I feel like there's a couple opportunities for Lavish to just bail out of that play. It didn't really look like he had any opportunity to make a good one there with the ball in HB's corner. Just got stuck underneath it here. He tries to drop this one. It's a great 2v2 or 3v3 play when you have a teammate, but that's just a drop to your opponent at that point. As HB brings this one down, under a minute to go here. Lavish looking to equalize after giving up 3 unanswered to HB. Good ball downfield. If it bounces in front, he has a chance, but HB's up the wall to meet it. It's a weak play. Lavish has the opportunity. He's going to capitalize. Tie game now, 41 seconds to go.
Yeah, again, playing it off the wall, even when it's on your side of the goal. I mean, I'm not a good player, so I don't know what I would have done there, but that was probably not the right move. Maybe boost down and try and make yourself as big as possible in your goal. Try and get that save instead of missing the shot off the wall.
Well, there's a shot off the wall where if you get it right, you could have flicked it over Lavish at midfield there, but it's a difficult one to execute. Something that, you know, I've been spending hours in RL Trainer trying to perfect myself and just can't really get that one with a ton of consistency. But both players back on level terms here, just under 20 seconds to go. This HB is going to bring this one out of the corner. Actually lets it bounce, doesn't read it properly. Lavish pool shot clear downfield. Going to try and capitalize on this one. HB passing it in front. This could be the game winner here, but it's a big block by the captain. Downfield, looking for the goal to win it late. Another save by Lavish. Looks like overtime is looming unless Lavish can get under this one. He gets it. It's off the backboard. Can he get the second touch? He can. HB with an opportunity to bring it back downfield. A big demo by Lavish. It's rolled up the boards. There's time left here. Still keeping it up. Longest 0 seconds in a 1v1 I've seen probably ever. HB pokes himself, keeps it up. It's going to fall here. We go to overtime, 3-3 the score.
Wow, what a play there. Both teams just trying to keep the ball up as much as possible. Lavish is really close on getting that goal. Captain HB, really good defense. He got demoed and still came back, so that's really great defense. Oh, man.
Speaking of great defense,
Yeah.
falling to poor defense,
Oh,
as HB comes out of the corner too early, and Lavish just makes him look silly as the flick, then an extra touch to follow that one up. 11 seconds into overtime, Lavish takes game number 1.
yeah, you know what? It's really whenever I see a 1v1, I think it's really easy to tell what kind of skill level each player is at. Um, and it looks like Lavish is playing a little better than HB. He's putting more pressure on HB's side, even though it's been going back and forth. Both teams are trying to set the speed of the game at their own pace, but Lavish got it to his pace a lot better than Captain HB. He had both had 6 shots on goals, but Lavish capitalized on one more of those shots than HB did. That's really important.
Yeah, just being in better position to make those saves. Is Captain found himself a little bit at odds on defense, just getting into the corners and letting Lavish get past him, or even just kind of passing it to himself. So I think Lamp, you're the only one left to ready up here as the players ready to go for game number 2 here. So we move on to game number 2 here. Lavish winning game 1 in overtime. So I believe this is a best of 3. Forgot to double check that one going in.
Yeah, I believe that's right.
Okay, so Lavish on match point here as we go to game number 2. Captain HB hopefully looking to minimize those defensive mistakes that led to the equalizer as well as the game-winning goal for Lavish here. We go to the face-off here. HB going to win this one into Lavish's end. Goes for the same side boost. They kiss grills there for a bit. HB actually gets the better of it. Tries to beat Lavish. It's off the post and away. Lavish recovered, but it looks like he ran out of boost trying to defend that one and then gets completely beat by HB, who can't find the final touch and get it in on Lavish's net. Opportunity lost there for HB. It's Lavish brings this one downfield. It's going to get it past HB, but it's wide off the far post. HB into the corner. Trying to bring this one downfield here. Lavish is going to knock it away from him at mid, but HB still recovering. Goes up the far wall here. Almost a minute into this one. It's a little bit closer, I think, Lamp, than the first game. As both players, I mean, opportunities at either end, but kind of settled into the rhythm.
Yeah, definitely. I think HB's coming back a little bit. Oh, look at that with that demo. Playing a little bit more aggressively, putting more pressure on the ball rather than playing it safe. He definitely wants this win, and I could see that he's playing more aggressively, especially with that kickoff opportunity, goal opportunity, and the fact that the ball hasn't been in his side for the entire match so far.
Well, my caster's curse is still in full swing, as anytime there's a transition between casters, somebody scores a goal. It's a great touch by Lavish there. Just a couple taps to get the ball frozen in place, baits HB into moving, and then Lavish just knocks it over him into the far side. So first blood to Lavish here on match point, as HB is facing elimination here early on. It's a long shot by Lavish. It's a good shot by Lavish as HB got in the corner. 2-0 quickly.
Yeah, you know what? It looks like Lavish is playing some mind games with HB. I don't think HB thought he was going to shoot that, because that's just an odd place to shoot the ball. I think he's been dribbling a lot, so I think he's been playing some mind games with Captain HB, trying to, juke him out, make him think he's going to play, and then not do it, and that's just what that leads to. As
1v1 will teach you, people can shoot from anywhere if you give them an angle on goal. That's a great play by Lavish. He goes for the turtle goal. He gets it. That's cheeky. 3-0 now for Lavish.
Yeah, very nice. Again, with the flicks, he's had 2 or 3 of those flicks right over HB. Those are kind of hard to defend, and even when you're not sure whether someone's gonna take it up the wall or they've been playing mind games with you, those are hard goals to defend.
Find in 1v1 when I'm playing, at least, if the ball's in my corner, I'm never trying to get into it unless the other guy is on their side of the field, because it just puts you in such a poor defensive spot. As HB now just lunging at stuff, trying to get that off the wall at midfield. Lavish just says, nope, I'm going to run this downfield.
Yeah, man, Lavish is he's not even, it doesn't even seem like he's putting that much pressure on HB, rather, he just has control of the ball so well almost the entire game after the first 20 seconds.
He's kind of letting HB hang himself from the rope, as Lavish is just waiting at midfield for HB to make mistakes and then capitalizing on them every single time. It's a good long shot. It's going to be in as well. Another one from distance.
Look at that. Do you see how he backs up and waits for HB to make a bad move, and then he takes a shot when HB is out of position? Really good play by Lavish. Again, with those mind games. Really nice shot.
Yeah, HB just getting himself into the corner. It's not somewhere you really want to be when you're trying to defend your net. When you're pointing forward, it's hard to get there. It's Lavish looking for an awkward turtle drop right at the goal. HB trying to get back into this one. 3 minutes left. There's a lot of time in 1v1 as Lavish has scored 5 goals in 2 minutes, but HB puts out one wide. Lavish picks it up in his own end. HB nowhere to be found. He's gone way back on defense. Lavish tries to pick it off. It's going wide anyway. Then beats HB in the corner as he lunges at another challenge. Tries to get the little cheeky touch around HB, but he actually manages to make the block. HB downfield. Lavish feels backflip, trying to make the block. HB has an opportunity. He's gonna get it. No! Not enough to get it across the goal line, and Lavish clears away. Downfield again. HB just still struggling at a lot of balls here, lunging at everything here. And you got to wonder if the tilt set in early, Lamp. Told you, my caster's curse is great.
Yeah, the second I start, I even a laugh. Yeah, you don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on between these two when they're right next to each other. But yeah, it looks like he's coming back a little bit, playing more smarter rather. He's not overly committed on defense like he was before. And I think that's what HB's problem was before. He was just letting Lavish do whatever he wanted, and Lavish is obviously a skilled player. If you let a skilled player do what they want, they're going to take good shots and eventually score.
Completely agree with you there as HB goes back into his own corner, trying to buy himself some space to play the ball. Lavish doing a bit of donuts there at midfield. Little Tokyo drift and manages to recover to get the block. HB looking to make the challenge, doesn't get it. Lavish over the top, 6-1, a turtle pool shot. Wow.
Haven't seen one of those for a while.
Yeah.
Again with the flicks. I mean, he just made it, but that's like 3 flicks this game that have resulted in a goal. You just got to get that double jump up there, and when you're right next to the ball, you gotta make your car as big as possible, especially on those flicks. So, Lavish, really good job with those flicks. It's hard to do.
Very hard to do, as HB just not quite getting the timing right to get the blocks. Oh, big demo downfield. It looked like HB had a runaway on it. Lavish is just like, nah, mate, this is my ball. Just gonna chill out here in my corner. Got all the time in the world to look for the Brazil. As HB lunges in on that one, gets it way to the far boards, and then Lavish just puts it downfield. HB off his backboards, dunked by Lavish. It's off the post. Not quite a trip to Brazil yet. HB bringing it away. Lavish just all over the place, looking for demos, just hammering that Hypernova boost, getting everywhere he needs to be. It's rolling slowly towards the goal. Lavish in complete control here, picks it up, has a second touch. There it is. We've got the Brazil. Punch your tickets. We're going to Rio.
Let's see if we get a double. Yeah, look at all that pressure he puts on it. I mean, he's just unrelenting with this pressure. It doesn't matter whether it's on his side or the other side. He has such full control of the ball that it resulted in something like Brazil. That's when you see a player in 1v1 have such great control, you really have to capitalize on their weak points. Lavish is an okay goalie, as we've seen, but you got to take shots from places that he doesn't expect. When you have control, you have to make sure to take good shots and just make good plays, set yourself up for good plays.
I feel like this game, HB hasn't had any real control of the ball. If he's been hitting it, it's been downfield, just kind of a clear, but then he never brings it under control. Lavish is always just in the perfect spot to be defending as he picks up a savior here with 20 seconds to go. You know, I think HB, it feels like he might have tilted a little bit after the first couple of goals, and maybe after losing game 1 the way he did. You know, possibly a little bit of banter between the two, as if they are in fact roommates. I would definitely be giving my roommate the business end of it, especially after the kinds of plays that he made. So we are down to the 0-second countdown here. Lavish looking to make it 8-1. Get it there.
Bouncing ball.
Yeah, these guys just juggling it for good measure, getting their screen time here as it will fall. Lavish will take the series 2-0 with a 7-1 scoreline in game number 2.
Yep. Yeah. And honestly, the number one thing that I saw, um, HB did wrong. Not to say that he didn't play well. He played great in the first game. He kind of let it slip in the second game. But was recovery is so important in 1v1s. If you have a bad kickoff, there's so many kickoff goals. You have a bad kickoff, you don't recover well, the other team's they're gonna score almost right away. So his recovery wasn't very good. He was doing some slides, some wide turns that resulted in missed saves. So I think working on recovery is really important for 1v1s because you don't have anyone to back you up if you miss a
Yeah.
shot or if you miss a goal, you know. So yeah, that was very important.
Yeah, I totally agree with you here. So Lavish will move on to face Breast Quest in the second round. So we are going to throw it over to a break here while we set up the next one. I believe it will be It's Cozy versus Burn the Mitch. So I'm not sure how long this break is going to be, at least a couple of minutes here. So we will be back with more action from the Mind Games Esports 1v1. It's Cozy versus Burn the Mitch coming up. Stay with us.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Mind Games 1v1 Weekly Showdown. Today we have it's Cozy versus Burn the Mitch playing each other. Both good teammates, both good players. What do you think the outcome? I always like to ask my co-caster, what do you think the outcome of this game is going to be? I haven't seen both these players play, but I know they're pretty good players all in all.
Yeah, unfortunately, I've never seen either of these guys play at all. So, and 1v1 is such a different environment when you get players out of their team element. Certain players tend to be a little bit better team players than they do 1v1 players. So we'll just get right into the action here as the players are underway. Cozy on Gizmo and Burn the Mitch on the Batmobile. Mitch actually going to win the face-off goal here. 8 seconds in, gets that goal.
Yeah, really not a good move to go for that boost. You probably could have gotten back in time, but sometimes you don't know, and that boost can really help. But in those situations, you just really want to go for the ball.
I don't feel like the boost was the worst idea in the world. Apparently Mitch is frozen. I'm not seeing anything in the chat here. Wonder if that's a lag problem or something. But I don't know. I mean, Cozy on the 180 ping there, so he's definitely the one with the ping disadvantage. But Mitch just looked like I think again, yeah, Mitch appears to have problems. Ball goes right out in there. Okay, so we're good here. As apparently 16 seconds in, we've gone to level terms. So new game, just 16 seconds off the clock here as Mitch is going to win a 50 against Cozy here, looking for the air touch. Misses that one. Cozy whiffs, though. Gets the backflip away on the goal line. Mitch brings this one into his own corner, looking for boost. Pick it up under control. Cozy waiting at midfield. Mitch gets the flick over top. Cozy blocking him, though, preventing Mitch from getting away with that one. But Cozy, ill-advised touch toward his own net. Mitch looks to get there on the rebound and doesn't quite get the flick with the Batmobile. Back downfield by Cozy into the corner. He's deep in his own corner. Nobody to pass to because it is a 1v1. So Mitch just coming out to challenge that one clean. Then Cozy back towards his own net. He has no chance to recover. The fat Gizmo just gets stuck on the ball. Mitch scores a second.
Yeah, that was just really unfortunate. What a great shot by by Mitch, just like flying over him with the Batmobile. You see in the chat, it says LOL. That was a pretty funny play.
Actually, yeah. It was the second comment before that was Mitch saying his internet quit, which is why he missed two straight kickoffs there.
Got it. That would explain.
Cozy, interesting choice on the Gizmo here. The wide, tall body of that one kind of being awkward and getting all four wheels stuck on that one. But it's interesting to see how car choices in 1v1 make a big difference. Mitch having a long, flat car versus Cozy's tall, wide one.
Yeah.
Cozy actually winning this one, getting a good shot downfield. Just gets that ball there, and Mitch going for boost over ball.
Yeah.
So again, the players, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, boost over ball. I mean, it happens a lot, and like I said before, in some situations it's good, some situations it's not. If you're right next to your opponent and he's got control of the ball facing your goal, you don't want to go for the boost. You should go back and try and defend that goal as much as you can, because it's almost inevitable that they're going to get shot on goal.
Yeah, 1v1, very much a field awareness thing. Is Cozy getting beat in the corner? Not really where you want to get beat when your opponent's facing forward. Mitch not quite being able to find the target on that one, but he picks up the ball again. Cozy trying to challenge close by. Feel like if he went for space, try to get the save, might have been a better chance, but it doesn't turn into a goal. Excuse me. Cozy aerial touch over the wall. Looking to pick this one up. My apologies, Lamp. Right now my pauses are kind of a little bit awkward just because it's 1v1. There's just natural pauses to the action here, so it gets a little bit awkward with two casters at times, I'm finding.
Yeah, no, I agree. I totally agree. I was just gonna say, Cozy, he's got pretty good control of the ball. Mitch is playing a little defensively. I don't think he's overcommitting, defensively, but as I'm saying that, he's got control of the ball. But it seems like this entire game, Cozy's been um, he's had really good control of the ball, but putting some shots on goal. I don't know how many shots there's. Wow. So Mitch has 7 shots on goal, but Cozy has 2. Uh, and it's 2-2. So Mitch is he's definitely trying to he's definitely playing this game um, slower, but he's biding his time and he's calculating what Cozy's gonna do. So sometimes playing slower is better. And just like you see that, he took his time to dribble that ball around, wait to see where Cozy was, and he took the shot that was gonna get in the goal.
It just gets to that one right as Cozy basically froze himself with his momentum, stopping dead there. So Mitch found his opportunity to shoot. And one of the keys to 1v1 is if you can see your opponent essentially make a mistake or stop moving where they become far more predictable, it gives you an opportunity to shoot. Mitch takes this one off the faceoff. It's actually awkward. He only gets a weak aerial touch, and Cozy on opportunity to put it on net goes wide. Over top of Mitch, it's going to go off the crossbar. A couple shots here by Cozy, just not quite finding the target. Now he has to struggle to get back as Mitch has the ball and field position. Mitch downfield looking at the Batmobile flick. He does. Cozy bites on it. Not quite there as it just off the post and away. Cozy off the boards. Mitch went for boost, so Cozy has an opportunity to flick him. Mitch is backwards, gets beat. Cozy, does he find the final touch? No, it's wide of the far post. It's unfortunate there. Did so well to get the flick over. Now he has to retreat on defense. Down to just over a minute to go here, Lamb. Who are you feeling on this one now? What? Never mind. There's my curse.
As I see the flick, I'm saying I'm feeling Cozy, but maybe not. Really great flick by Mitch. That's really unpredictable. You know, flicking it sideways before is something that you don't see happen very often. Usually people just try and flick it over. So that's a really great play by Mitch. He's just, again, he's waiting for an opportunity to take a shot. He's being really conservative in his play. Um, and that gets you goals when the other team is being aggressive, but they're missing.
Yeah, Cozy not out of it yet. An opportunity to score 2 goals in a minute. Definitely doable in 1v1, but Cozy just lunging in that one, trying to put the ball in the space. Is going to have to retreat and defend. Mitch looking for a flick, gets blocked at midfield. Time starting to tick down on Cozy here. Needs to score soon if he wants to have any real chance of working his way into an equalizer late, being down by 2. 40 seconds to go. Ball back in Cozy's end. Tries to sweep that one away. Just kind of drives right by it instead. Picks it up off the sideboards here. Down to 30 seconds to go here. Cozy trying to dribble with that gizmo really hard with the big end of that one. But he gets a good shot. Got Mitch at midfield. 26 seconds to work with here. Chance now for Cozy.
Yeah, he got really lucky on that hit. It wasn't all luck, but again, recovery was so important. Mitch just didn't recover well enough in time, and he was able to just get it by him and in the goal.
Yeah, Cozy's going to win this one downfield. Goes for the mid boost instead of pressuring this one. He's going to try and get Mitch to make a mistake, set up the equalizer. Cozy blocks the dribble at the top of the box there, then goes up the boards. That's a big mistake by Cozy. Just flies helplessly into the corner. He's going to let Mitch clear. All he has to do is walk out the next 6 seconds. Cozy will lose this one as he posts himself now. That's opportunity lost here. Mitch puts it down. A cross goal will stay on the ground, and Mitch will take this one 4-3 in game number 1.
Wow, what a close game! Yeah, really different play styles from both players. Uh, Obviously, some mistakes on each side, but Mitch and Cozy they seem pretty well matched for each other. Cozy is playing a little more aggressively. Mitch was playing conservative at the beginning of the game, but then he picked it up and scored 2 goals, just pretty aggressively. So it'll be interesting to see how these play styles mix in the second game. Obviously, worked out well for Mitch in the first one.
The one thing about Cozy is being on 180 ping, the 50-50 challenge is probably going to be a bit of a struggle as you're not quite in the position that you think you are when you're challenging a player 1v1. And you can see the shot count, 12 shots from Mitch. Also, if you looked on the post-game celebration screen, also had 13 center balls. So very much offensive pressure from Mitch. I mean, even if he was playing a little bit of a slower game,
Yeah.
it was definitely he had way more ball control than Cozy.
Yeah.
Cozy's goals, I think, came off of not so much the defensive mistakes, but just points where he could get the ball past Mitch
Definitely.
in his own zone.
He also, I mean, Mitch had 12 shots on goal. He had 0 saves. but he had 12 shots and Cozy only had 5. That's pretty incredible.
You know, I feel like Cozy, when he got the ball downfield, just couldn't quite put it on frame. And I wonder if that's a little bit of the gizmo there, because I think only ever used it when I've been screwing around on my own stream. Just, I mean, it's not really a car that you feel like you have a lot of control. Like it's big, it blocks stuff, but
Yeah.
when you've got that ping disadvantage, it's not so much, you know, just having that space, but trying to be a little bit more precise with it.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah,
I'm wondering how much the car is affecting it.
I'd definitely say that Merc is better suited for this. Merc is all the way. No. Wait, both players seem to be joining.
Yeah, I wonder if they're just waiting, if they think we're building this one up. So if somebody wants to give them a poke and let them know that they can just go ahead and join. I don't believe that we can type in party while we're in spectator mode.
Okay.
As they are
Oh,
joining
so
now, we are good to go here. So we will go to game number 2 here. Mitch in the orange on match point, as we're, I believe, still on a best of 3 for this round. Cozy in the blue with the gizmo. So the countdown is just about ready to go here. We get underway. 5 minutes on the clock. Face off here for game number 2. Both players head to head. Cozy loses that one into his own end, but Mitch not able to get a touch, so Cozy just picks it up, brings it under control. Goes up the sideboards here. Ooh, big launch off the boards. Actually gets the autocam aerial in a 1v1. That's not something we've seen yet, as players generally trying to avoid the air play, as it's a very high risk maneuver, and unless you're very sure of it, it's not going to go in the net. Cozy opportunity in the end of Mitch, but he just leaves it there, as there's not enough weight to the ball to carry it past the near post. And Cozy getting the dunk, an opportunity here. It's going to drop by the net, but not enough speed. Cozy not recovering in time to really win that one and go in. So we're a minute in here, Lamp. It's very even again, but opportunities at both ends.
Yeah, you know, Cozy was trying to get that pinch off of that off that aerial. So it looks like he's playing a little aggressive. He's trying to play the mind games with Mitch this time instead of the reverse. But it's pretty even. I mean, the ball's been on each side pretty much the same amount of time. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how each player they're either going to keep the same style of play that they did last game or change it up depending on how their opponent played.
I feel like they're starting to change it up a little bit here. Is Mitch not really having a lot of pressure? With Cozy, though, big miss, and Mitch is going to score that one here. It's Mitch 1, Cozy 0 off this big whiff.
Yeah, you know, those are hard shots. Those are hard hits to have when it rolls up the corner of the wall. Sometimes you just can't read those very well. So that was just an unfortunate whiff by Cozy.
I feel like Cozy kind of rushed that one. He didn't really need to challenge that one. Mitch was giving him the time and space to play it, so just a little bit more patience might have prevented that goal. Could have brought it under control. And then Cozy looking for the block. He's going to lose out here. Mitch is going to run it downfield. 2-0 now for Mitch, as Cozy missing a challenge in the offensive end.
Yeah, Mitch, again, he's playing very conservatively. In the beginning of this match, he's got control of the ball, but he wasn't playing like he was trying to score there. He was waiting for an opportunity for Cozy to mess up, and he took it, and it led to a goal.
It is off the face-off. Mitch looking for an aerial touch in the end of Cozy. Not going to get there. 3 minutes to go here. Cozy downfield. Mitch just swings and misses that one. Opportunity for Cozy. Doesn't look like he has a ton of boost, and he gets on the wrong side of it. Just sweeps it too far wide. He got really far outside, and then goes up to the far boards. Big miss on the boards here. Mitch brings it under control. Cozy struggling to get back. Is able to get there and push it off the boards. Mitch lunging in, gets the ball. Sorry, go ahead, Lamp.
No, I apologize. I could see why Cozy is going for these kind of risky moves. It makes sense when you're down 2, and it's 1-0 in a tournament, and this is the match game. So it makes sense that he go for kind of risky moves, but sometimes you just gotta play it simple. If you really want to win, sometimes you really have to play it simple, and not go for moves that risky. And he was playing it pretty simple there. He's just a little dribble there, not doing anything fancy. So really good dribble by Cozy.
And Mitch getting stuck in the offensive corner, and been saying that for the last couple of games now. Where it's not really where you want to be, because if you get beat, there's no safety valve. Cozy running it downfield and getting back into that one. And we'll see if he can build from that. Is going to wait for Mitch to play this one in. Doesn't quite get the hit away as he wants. I think might have been a bit of a ping issue there. Fortunately, just goes a little bit wide instead of straight downfield. At midfield, Mitch is going to get there. The long Batmobile gets there first, and Gizmo looks like it fails a bit on that one.
Yeah, he's playing aggressively, put himself in a bad position to get that shot, or to get that save, and I don't think he had boost. I think Mitch took the mid boost. So you gotta be really careful when you're in midfield and the ball's in midfield. That's such a dangerous place to be, especially when the other opponent has good control over the ball.
Yeah, Mitch brings it under control, but he goes back for the boost. Cozy has an opportunity. It's big miss by Mitch. Cozy follows up to put it in, responds immediately, back down to a 1-goal lead.
Burn the miss typing into chat and my suffering. He definitely did not like that miss that he just had. We'll see if he can step it up. We'll see if Cozy can step it up. Maybe get some more shots on goal. Maybe to equalize in this game.
You don't want to lose a face-off in your own end like that. And luckily, it bounces wide of the net instead of going straight in. Cozy looks to pick up the boost in his end. Another aerial touch off the wall. Misses that one. Tries to recover here. Mitch is going to bring it under control. Blocked by Cozy in the box. Cleared away. Downfield, Cozy gets a nice touch towards the far boards, but it's blocked by Mitch as he recovers all the way back to his end board. Cozy dueling with Mitch here, as Mitch is actually backwards trying to get that one back downfield. Cozy's back in time to recover.
Yeah,
Cozy up the boards.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, those.
He's taken all that boost. He took the mid boost and the back two boosts. Doing anything he can to get Mitch out of his end to stop scoring, but it doesn't look like it worked. He's missing vital touches on his side of the goal. Not a lot of good clears by Cozy, unfortunately, this game.
Yeah, the ball was just kind of bouncing there on the end boards. The ball teleported away from me. That is something that occasionally happens when you're playing with 180 ping. Just the ball will not do things that you think it's going to do. So unfortunately, the wall touch there not coming off for Cozy, and faces a 2-goal deficit again with the 1 minute remaining just showing up on your screens. Cozy ball downfield, cleared away by Mitch into the corner. High floating ball here. He's looking for the wall touch again. Cozy, though, reads it better, gets it in front. Mitch needs to clear it away. He does. Almost a dunk by Cozy, but it deflects downfield. Mitch has all the time and space to play this one. He's going to miss, though. Gives Cozy a chance. Does get the clear. Picks up the Savior medal with it. It's 30 seconds to go here. Cozy down by 2. Looking for an opportunity. Needs a goal fast. It's going to go in. No, it's off the crossbar and away. Cozy trying to get there. He misses the touch. Mitch is going to get downfield. This should be the dagger, as Mitch is the first one to it. Looks for the turtle, but he misses. It's in anyway. 3-goal lead now for Mitch.
Yeah, that was just an unfortunate play. Really good offensive plays by Cozy. Really trying to set himself up. Unfortunately, he just missed the setup. I was really close with that dunk. I think that would have given him some confidence to maybe equalize with 30 seconds left, but unfortunately he's down by 3, and I don't know if he'll be able to come back. Well, he's down by 4 now. Ping might be an issue in this. I think ping is a huge issue in this.
Well, ping and just not winning faceoffs is that was just a huge faceoff loss. Gizmo not really in the right spot for that one, and Mitch just has to follow it in and tap it in. It's going in anyway off the faceoff, but Cozy played well. Game 1, it's the same thing that happened in the first match we had on the stream here, where game number 1 was really close. It was an overtime one decided by a single mistake. Game 2 was very close. I mean, it felt like Mitch was more in control of game 1 than he was just really dominating it, but it was still even in terms of the score. And then this one, he just kind of ran away with it after it was close, and I think Cozy just kind of tilted off here at the end.
Yeah, Mitch, he definitely, like I said before, he's playing pretty conservative. I haven't seen him go for anything. I haven't seen one risky move from Mitch. He's kind of just waiting for the touch. He was waiting for the touch of Cozy, waiting for the opportunity to take a good shot, and he got it almost every time. So that 7 goals rather, that 7 goals, a lot of them were from bad touches from Cozy.
Well, a lot of them, I would have to argue, were from just face-off losses as well by Cozy late. It was 3-2 3-2 until about the 35-second mark, I think,
Yeah.
remaining in the game, and then Mitch just scoring 4 goals in the final 20 seconds of the game. You know, Cozy played well. I don't think he played a really poor game, just a little bit unlucky. And I got to wonder how much the ping and how much the car choice really kind of affected that one.
Yeah, definitely.
And yeah, so Burn the Mitch will move on. He'll play the winner of Timotheus and Reggitown. I'll call that Reggitown. We're still waiting for the rest of round 2 to finish up here as BrusQuest and Lavish are still playing. Ika Wolf has gotten past Veracity in game number 2, so we'll be throwing it over to a break here. My name is Inanimate J. I'm joined in the booth by I Love Lamp. You're watching Mind Games Esports 1v1 Challenge. We'll be back right after this.
Welcome everyone. Welcome back to this 1v1 Mind Games Showdown tournament. This game is Lavish versus Ike Wolf. We got two great players. Lavish has gone all the way through two players to get to semifinals. Ike Wolf has gone through one. It'll be a really good game to see what these players are made of and how they react to each other's play style.
Yeah, definitely. We've seen Lavish in the elimination game at the start. I'm wondering who just joined, as somebody has named themselves Shit and Tilted. Have a funny feeling that's actually Ike Wolf. And Lavish doing well to get through his teammate and roommate in the first round, then getting past the number one seed Breast Quest in the previous quarterfinal. Ike Wolf looking like they handled Veracity pretty well with the straight 2-0 in the other quarterfinal leading into this one. It'll take a few minutes, I think, at least the first minute or so of play before we kind of get a sense of both players' styles. Lavish really kind of capitalizing on more mistakes in the first round, though.
Yeah, definitely. Lavish was he was really good with that. He was waiting for opportunities to make good plays. He was if I remember correctly, I think he was pretty good at dribbling. He dribbled around bunch of his goals were flicks and dribbles. So he's good with that dribbling game. And I remember he had a lot of shots on goals on his first game against Captain HB, second game rather. So yeah, it'll be really interesting to see how these players, how they play against each other.
As players have slotted in, so we should be good to go here. Still a best of three here in the semifinals, as Ike Wolf will be in the orange, Lavish will be in the blue. The 8 seed versus the 4 seed in the tournament. 5 minutes on the clock, getting ready for kickoff here. So we get underway with the first of two semifinals in this 1v1 tournament. Lavish going to bring this under control. Ike Wolf's getting back, looking to get the block, and he does. Lavish downfield, picks up the boost, and Ike Wolf grabbing the mid one. Both players reset under the ball. Ike Wolf into the corner, blocked by Lavish. There's a good challenge there, and goes back to midfield, so both players just kind of reset on this one. Ike Wolf, chip ball over the top. Lavish looking for the block, gets the bump instead from Ike Wolf.
That was dirty.
Good goal by Ike Wolf here, 1-0.
Yeah, Lavish almost had the save there. It looks like he was waiting for the second bounce, which he may not have wanted to do, but right as he waited for that bounce, Ike Wolf, or Shit and Tilted rather, he he hit him. He tried to demolish him, but it didn't even matter because the ball was going away.
Just to keep the viewers in line with the bracket, if they are watching at home, that is Ike Wolf. I believe just playing under an alias here is, Steam players can do that. Lavish brings it under control. Ike Wolf trying to retreat, gets a bit of a nose touch there, and then actually brings it under control in his corner. Lavish just retreats downfield. Ike Wolf, good flick up top. Lavish, great save to get that away. Inverts himself to flick it away and then recovers to clear it away from danger.
Yeah,
Lavish with boost. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say it looks like we got really good dribblers on these sides. Lavish was really good before. Ike Wolf, you see the control on his dribbles are really precise, and he almost got it over Lavish, but a great save over there on his side. So we have two great dribblers and two great players. We'll see what happens.
Another big save from Lavish there as he just times that one to get in front of Ike Wolf's shot, but then doesn't get the boost, and unfortunately he dove in deep into the corner. Ike Wolf just has to wait and tap that one in.
Yeah, Lavish I think he just had a really bad, I don't really know what happened, but he went the wrong way on the wall, and he just in a bad position to make that save.
Definitely, it looked like he lunged trying to get the clear and the boost in the same breath, and unfortunately got neither. Ball is in his net as a result. Ike Wolf off the faceoff, brings it under control. It's a great side touch, and then just completely jukes Lavish, but recovers in time to get the save. Lavish downfield, gets the flick over Ike Wolf, needs to catch up to it at the far post, but it won't get there in time. Ike Wolf with the block. Ike Wolf grabbing the boost here, looking to pick up a dribble, bouncing it back and forth. Almost beats Lavish, but he gets the read right and blocks that one back to the midfield. Ike Wolf here looking for boost. He's just going to wait on the pad for a second. Doesn't get it, so he hesitates again. There's an opportunity for Lavish, but just doesn't quite get there in time. Then Ike Wolf is going to flick this one over, needs the touch in. It's good. 3-0 now for Ike Wolf, right past the 3-minute mark.
And Ike Wolf just waiting for Lavish to miss that boost or get it, but he was waiting for him to do something, and he saw an opportunity. He saw he didn't get the boost, so he just went for it. Really good shot by Ike Wolf there.
Great control by Eichwolf to keep that on the flat roof of the Octane and then just flick it over Lavish at the first opportunity where he went to bite for the fake, then wins another face-off into the corner, then beats Lavish again. This is turning into a one-way game now, 4-0 now for Eichwolf.
Yeah, Lavish hasn't had a lot of opportunities to make a shot because the ball's been on his side about 70% of the time. You really got to get some good clears so you can set yourself up for some goals, and he just hasn't been getting them, unfortunately.
If you want to talk about some fortunate recovery there, Lavish actually put all 4 wheels on the roof of Eichwolf and then forced him down so that his wheels landed on the ground and just let him drive straight onto that one without bouncing at all. So, a little bit unlucky there for Lavish as he gave Eichwolf the recovery he needed to score that one. But I think it was going to go in anyway, regardless with how far Lavish had dove into the corner on the challenge. This ball's floating out over Lavish's end to midfield. The aerial touches downfield. It's a good shot. I think Eichwolf's going to get there. He does, but it's not enough. Lavish on the board now, 4-1.
Wow, yeah. Eichwolf was getting a little fancy there. He was for an aerial shot, and Lavish kind of read that really well. Recovered and got the hit. Put it right in the goal. He didn't have time to get closer to the goal, but he put it right in the place that Eichwolf couldn't get it. Really well placed. Really nice shot by Lavish.
Bit of a fake kickoff there as Lavish looking to hesitate on Eichwolf and get the block, but he doesn't come away with it as Eichwolf puts it wide of him. Lavish picking up the dribble here. It's a weak ball forward. Doesn't get the recovery as he follows through past the ball. Eichwolf clears it downfield, then boost stars Lavish in the corner. Lavish trying to recover to his near post, gets the block there. Eichwolf still in control of this ball in the corner as he gets Lavish to get a little bit deep here. It's an opportunity for Eichwolf if he can get it over and get the recovery, but he doesn't manage to get there in time. Lavish still on boost fumes and just going to get juked out of his muffler and probably the exhaust pipes too, as Eichwolf putting on a clinic here, up now 5-1.
That was insane. I mean, that the control on Eichwolf's side, that was crazy. He didn't even have to make that last jump, but yeah, he took it around the entire pitch to dribble it into the goal. It was really great control.
The ball didn't touch the ground there. You could have put that at 0 seconds and it would have been fantastic. We'd be losing our cheese. As Lavish wins this one into the corner, but Eichwolf just picks up the boost, brings it under control. Lavish down 4, needing something fast, but Eichwolf has been in full control of this game, and there's the 3-touch air dribble for the double hat trick and in. 6-1 now for Eichwolf.
Wow, he knows what he's doing there. I mean, that's hard to do, the air dribble right off the ground. Only players of really high skill levels can do that. And Lavish probably just didn't even think that was going to happen. And Eichwolf, he's been in control this entire time. He's playing, as you can see, we can kind of see what kind of players they are. Eichwolf's highly aggressive. When he has to be, he's got some mind games going on with his dribbling and fakes, just like that one. And he's playing. Look at that aggression. You just hit him out of the way of the goal, out of the save. He's done that twice now, and that's resulted in 2 goals. Really great play by Eichwolf.
Yeah, Eichwolf with the second bump of the game to score his 7th goal. We're going to Rio with a layover, I believe, in Sao Paulo now. This is the second Brazil of the tournament here. But Eichwolf, with minute 13 seconds left, has every opportunity to run the score up even further and put this one as a really one-sided 1v1. Lavish looking to get a bit of an air dribble of himself, but he knocks it down into Eichwolf. Unfortunately, back the other way. Eichwolf looking to show him how it's done. He's going to get there. 8-1 now for Eichwolf.
He's just showing off now. Yeah, that was incredible. Lavish just missed that. He may have not been in the best place to make that save, and he didn't have a lot of boost. So he's kind of letting Eichwolf just dominate him in this series.
Very much a one-sided game here as Eichwolf is running away with it and putting on a show while he's doing so. As he's going to get this flick over. It's going to be 9-1 as he gets this last touch right on the goal line, upside down and in. And there's not a lot you can really say about these goals as Eichwolf is just putting on an absolute skill clinic in 1v1.
Yeah, he's putting on that show with his goals, and he's showing off his ESL Monthly Elite tag. Eichwolf is just he's definitely dominating this game. Hopefully we'll see a little bit more aggression from Lavish in the next game. I'm not calling it yet, but it's pretty one-sided right now. So hopefully Lavish can do something, make something happen, maybe play a little bit more aggressive, get some shots on goal. Lavish only has 4 shots on goal, and Eichwolf has 15. I mean, when you have 15 shots on goal, eventually um, you're gonna cave from the offensive pressure.
Yeah, I just want to point out that Ike Wolf has 9 goals and 15 shots, and Lavish has 6 saves. So that's 100% shooting accuracy from Ike Wolf. Every shot has been going in the net, and it's either gone in or been blocked by Lavish. As Lavish picking up a consolation goal here, now down 9-2, looking for something to build off of going into game number 2, facing elimination from the tournament as a best of 3 here in the semifinals. Ike Wolf looking for the double digits. Is he going to get there? A bit of a freestyle, doesn't get the last touch. Lavish with his 7th
Oh
save,
my
but the
god.
bicycle kick goal. All he needs next is a pool shot and a turtle goal in 12 seconds to complete the trip around the world.
Yeah, yeah, or both at the same time. Man, what a game we have going here. Uh, Lavish is just he's getting just dominated by Eichel, and he's still going at it. He's doesn't want to concede. It looks like he's gonna try and um, do something before this other game starts, but he just really doesn't want to concede this game, even though there's 1 second left.
Well, I mean, why not? I mean, it's a good replay to watch just to sit back and look at after this and be like, yeah, I got wrecked on every single one of these, but man, what a goal!
I was a part of it, so that makes it special.
You know, Ike Wolf 10 goals here, getting the Force of Nature award on the end game summary here. 17 shots, all of them on target, 7 saves from Lavish here. Completely one-way traffic as Ike Wolf taking game number 1 of the semifinals here. It will be a best of 3, so Ike Wolf now on match point, and it'll be interesting to see what Lavish can do in game number 2 to stem the tide, because it really was an orange tide lamp from Ike Wolf
Oh
there.
yeah, yeah. I think yeah, definitely for sure. Lavish, he's doing some stuff that should be going in the goal. Maybe not capitalizing on every shot that he takes, but he definitely needs to play more offense. You can't win a game just by playing defense. You have a lot of saves, which is incredible, but you can't win a game with just 7 saves and less than 4 goals when you're going against someone like Eichel.
Oh, that's not the way you started off there. Is Ike Wolf picking up the aerial goal? Just a big face-off loss for Lavish here. And Ike Wolf grabbing the boost, jamming this one home, and picking up game 2 where game 1 left off.
And he just
all
missed
Ike Wolf.
Just missed the tip onto his crossbar. If you can get that tip, you could definitely cut off any angle for a shot, but he just missed it. Really unfortunate.
And 2 face-offs, 2 face-off goals now for Ike Wolf. Lavish just not able to win any of these face-offs.
Yeah, it's really important. Well, he's asking if it's best of 3 or 5. I was gonna say it's really important to win those face-offs because it's on 1v1s. You don't have a teammate to compensate for your bad face-offs, and if you mess up on that, it's almost always a goal for the other team.
Yes. 1v1 will teach you very quickly how to win face-offs, or at least how not to lose them unproductively for yourself. You really don't want to try and drill a pinch deep into your own end. And 1v1, since you're always taking a face-off, will let you learn how to do that from different parts of the field.
Yeah, definitely.
As Ike Wolf brings this under control in his own corner, Lavish just trying to keep it there and get Ike Wolf to make a mistake, but that's not something we've seen Ike Wolf do so far in this match. Lavish under control, just drives it into Ike Wolf, who now brings it under control. Is like, let me show you how this dribble's done, sir.
Oh my god.
3-0 now for Ike Wolf.
Wow, look at that. I mean, that was a very those are hard to save, especially when you're against a player who knows what he's doing. When you're watching between the wall and the ball, you just want to try and pinch it, and I think he accidentally did a backflip, which definitely resulted in that goal. That's just unfortunate for Lavish.
It is here an opportunity for Lavish, but unfortunately for him, Ike Wolf making the save off the side of his post. And just a counterpoint to what you were saying there, I don't feel like the flip was correct. Not even the pinch. You just kind of want to drive in line with the ball and make sure that once your opponent makes his touch, that your touch is the next one to take priority in the physics engine. As Lavish now beating Ike Wolf a couple times. If he can get the boost, he has an opportunity. He does. There it is.
There we go.
Cuts the lead down to 2, and if he can keep this up, he has a chance in this game.
Yeah. Lavish playing really well. He got a good touch off that ball, and he finally capitalized off of his touch. That's what he just needs to put. He just needs to put it into a good place to make a goal. He's good at shooting. He just needs to put it there so he can make a shot.
The other key too is getting Ike Wolf into bad spots and keeping him there. As he managed to get the field position on Eichwolf and then boost starve him out to make sure he could confirm that goal. But now Eichwolf with full ball control, and that's not a thing you want to do. It's back in the net, restoring the 3-goal lead is Eichwolf on a flick.
Yeah. Well, I have a question for you. What do you think you could do against an opponent like Eichel? I mean, what do you think you could do to compensate for his skill level?
Well, you have to make sure that the balls that you're playing are ones that give yourself a large amount of time to play it in addition to putting him in a bad spot. So the difficulty against a player like Eichwolf is he's so very rarely in a bad spot that you have to make sure your positioning is key. And Lavish is just getting all the challenges wrong. And I feel like that's the problem with players like Eichwolf is as soon as you go into the challenge, that's when he knows he has you beat.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think Lavish just needs to step back, just not even like a full step, but a half step back, and just kind of reevaluate his timing on his challenges and make Eichwolf make the first move, and that's when you beat him.
Yeah.
As soon as he goes for the flick, that's when you jump on it.
Yeah, definitely.
As Eichwolf going to score his 6th one here, and running away with it again. 3 minutes to go. This could be an easy double digits here.
Yeah, Lavish again giving him an opportunity to get a hit. I think he's overcommitting a little bit defensively and offensively. He's not giving himself enough time to step back, and when he does, he's becoming a little bit more aggressive. Wow, Eichwolf with that freestyle goal, backwards freestyle goal. Lavish is in a bad place after that kickoff. That's just not a lot you can do on that one.
Not even a big freestyle, as he didn't do anything except align himself perfectly. It was an upside down aerial touch to put it in and get us back to Brazil. I feel like we didn't even left. We never even left Brazil. The game has just been having the score run up, and there's still more than half the game left here. Is Eichwolf putting on an absolute workshop in how to play 1v1, making Lavish look like just a passenger in this game. Consigned to the fate of losing this one. It's just a question of by how much. It's Eichwolf, great control there. Lavish, though, actually doing well. He waits for that touch by Eichwolf and then jumps on that one to get the save.
Yep.
Getting the challenge here again. And, you know, Lavish very much behind the golfing class, but he's putting on a show at least. He's not going quietly by any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah, definitely. Lavish, like you said, really good defensive play over there. He did exactly what we said he should do. Unfortunately, again, he got scored on. But especially in those dribbling plays, he waited for Eichwolf to make his move, and then he capitalized after his hit. So if he does that more, he might be able to score a few goals. Maybe get it to 4 or 5 to 5-8.
Yeah, I feel like on that last one, Lavish he kind of jumped early thinking that he needed to make a touch at the crossbar. And then as soon as he realized he didn't need to make the touch, now he's out of position and Eichwolf just has to sit there and wait. Then I believe it might be Dapper who has actually promoted this new play style of if it's going off your backboard, just wait and pray that your opponent doesn't get the touch they need. As Eichwolf is going to complete the 3rd hat trick. It's a 9-1 game. There's no question now that we're going to hit double digits. It's just a matter of how big.
Yeah, that's the real question. Lavish, I don't really know what to say on that one. He just kind of missed the save. He didn't put himself in a good enough position on those when they're going off on the left side or right side and they're closer to the wall. You want to position your car to make it as big as possible, just like a normal goalie in real soccer. You want to make your car as big as possible so they can't get that angle on you. And he just missed that angle. He just missed that positioning.
And the difficulty, though, in 1v1, where as you try to get as big as possible, is your recovery has to be perfect too, because normally when you go in for a challenge like that, you fly past the ball, and if you don't win the challenge, or at least don't win it cleanly back downfield, your opponent has the opportunity to carry it forward still. It's Lavish looking for a touch off the boards there. 1 minute countdown is on. I'm sure Lavish will be glad to hear that, as this is almost over. And Eichwolf going for an aerial touch. There's 1, there's 2. Is there a 3rd? No. Lavish gets the block at the post, tries to get it downfield. It's a good flick down. Eichwolf looks like he's run out of boost, but he has the angle and cuts it off at the near post. Eichwolf picking it up. He's still at a boost, as I believe Lavish grabbed that one. So Eichwolf now grabbing the midfield boost, just popping that up. Lavish, though, reads it well, tries to get it downfield, looking for a consolation goal. It won't be a comeback, not with 30 seconds left, down 8. Eichwolf not really looking like he wants to pressure for the 10th here. Just content to allow Lavish to look for a second and run the timeout. It's a great drift. A little bit of a Jedi mind trick juke there. But unfortunately, Lavish doesn't recover on it in time to put it in the net. Eichwolf brings it under control. He's just going to sit here and dribble this ball, let the time count down. Lavish is going to bring this one up off the crossbar, looking for a final touch to get a consolation goal. He won't get it. Eichwolf is going to dribble downfield on the 0-second countdown. Of course he's going to do it. There it is. 10-1 is the final. Good ball control by Eichwolf here.
Incredible ball control. Look at that. Almost the entire length of the pitch, and then the aerial, the air dribble from the ground. Great game by Eichwolf. Really good game by Lavish. It's really hard to go up against an opponent like Eichwolf, especially if you don't even know who he is. So really good games all around.
Yeah, it's Eichwolf putting on a clinic, and again, 100% shooting accuracy here, as 14 shots, 10 goals, 4 saves. So that's 31 shots across 2 games, and all of them were on target.
Yeah, consistency wins every time. That's
consistency and skill by every stretch of the imagination. I believe we're just going to throw this over to one more quick break here to set up the second semifinal, which is good because I need to run to the washroom. My name is InanimateJ. You can follow me on Twitter at InanimateJ. My co-caster in the booth is I Love Lamp. I'm not sure if he's got Twitter. Lamp, plug your Twitter if you got it. If you don't get Twitter.
Maybe one a few weeks ago, so I don't even know what my username is, but I'll let you know.
I do not know your own username. Anyway,
it's probably Lamp.
There you go. You're watching Mind Games Esport 1v1 Showdown. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome back, everyone, to Mind Games 1v1 weekly duels. We are here with Ike Wolf and who won the last
not yet.
match?
Well, Ike Wolf won the last one. He's into he's out of the semi into the finals now. This
Oh, we
is
don't know who
Reggie
won the
Town
last
against
one.
Burn
Okay.
the Mitch.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay, I apologize.
Update
All right,
your
Reggie Town.
brackets, Lamp. Update your brackets.
All right, Reggie Town against Burn the Mitch. Burn the Mitch we've seen. He played really well against Cozy in the second game. It was pretty even the first game, but he looks like a pretty skilled player. Not sure about the Reggie Town, but he got to this point, so they're probably both pretty well matched. Yeah, so let me introduce my my co-caster here. He's the famous Inanimate J. How you doing?
I wouldn't call myself famous yet.
You're
I'm
pretty
I'm
famous.
known. I have a level of reputation that precedes me. It's not a great one, but we're getting there. I'm doing good here. It's been interesting. I mean, I'm hoping that this game is a little bit closer to cleanse our palates of the of the Ike Wolf skill train there, as it was 20 goals in 2 games off of 31 shots, which is I mean, it's ridiculous in a 1v1, but it tells you what kind of 1v1 skill Ike Wolf has, and excuse me, definitely earning the ESL Monthly Elite title that he has. So Reggie Town in the blue, Burn the Mitch in the oranges. Mitch has changed off his Batmobile that he had that we saw earlier here in his game against It's Cozy, as he believe is on looks like a Masamune against the Octane here. So Mitch very much liking the longer cars here for 1v1, hoping that the extra few pixels of hitbox makes the difference in a 50-50, but he misses a big challenge there. Reggie Town just launches that downfield and in for the first goal on 13 seconds.
Yeah, that was just a really, oh my gosh, really unfortunate hit there. Reggie Town got it right over Mitch. I wouldn't say unfortunate, it was Reggie Town got a really good hit over Mitch. So that was a good shot.
As Reggie Town on the Octane there, I'm not sure if those are painted Zetas, but you can never tell because Zetas are one of the probably the least painted wheels next to maybe the Traheers. As Reggie Town getting that flick, Mitch side flip there to block it away, gets it under control in his corner. On top of the Masamune, looking for the flick. He's not quite going to get there as Reggie reads it well, and it's a good bounce in front. Reggie with an opportunity. Mitch reading it and getting it away to the corner harmlessly. Up off the boards here. 40 seconds in, couple of shots at both ends here, but nothing doing except for the long shot by Reggie. Mitch brings us down under control, looking for a flick, gets a bounce, tries to pick it up, loses control of it though, and Reggie making an easy save, but it's a hard bounce in front. Mitch just going to recover, thinking that Reggie's going to get there. Big miss, and just going to roll here harmlessly. Excuse me, Mitch with the challenge, falls out to midfield, but he picks it up, brings it under control again, then realizes that was a miss hit and just bails out. The minute in here, Lamp, aside from one big shot, there's not a ton of action at either end.
No, it's it's pretty consistent in the middle of the pitch. Oh wow, so Reggie just got the missed save. Mitch had a really good shot on goal. Reggie barely missed the save. Really good shot by Reggie, capitalizing on the fact that I'm sorry, really good capitalization from Mitch, capitalizing on the fact that Reggie wasn't in a good position. It's a pretty even game right now. I don't see any side dominating the other.
No, but it's a big miss there by Mitch, as Reggie Town's going to score one off the face-off here.
Yeah, that was just yeah, those are hard shots those are hard hits to save, especially when you have momentum going. He unfortunately hit the wall instead of the ball. That's something you don't want to do if you want to save the goal.
Yeah, I feel like there's an opportunity there where Mitch, the ball was slowing down enough that Mitch could have probably just gone to the center of the net instead of rushing to the near post, and then timed his run at the ball a little bit better and avoided just the big miss that allowed Reggie Town to score on the open goal. Ball is back at midfield here. A little bit of ping pong between the players as Mitch is going to put it off the end boards, looking for an angle, doesn't get it. It's high off the boards. Then just the weak touch drops it perfectly for Reggie. Mitch now out of boost, trying to recover. He's not going to get there. Reggie with the run back for the hat trick, 3-1 now.
Yeah, it's really interesting because Mitch, last time we saw him play, he was playing pretty conservatively, waiting for his opponent to take a shot to do something and capitalizing on his mistakes. This time he's playing aggressive. He's been trying to go for the ball a lot more often, trying to get the ball on his side, the other side of the field. So it's interesting how he changed his play style. We'll see if he keeps it the same. It doesn't. I don't know if it's working or not, but he's down 2, so we'll see.
Well, 2 goals is not a huge lead in 1v1 when you have 3 minutes left on the clock, as Mitch gets credited with a double save there and picks up the save here almost before halftime. Good flick over Reggie. It's not going to get far enough, but Reggie with the bicycle kick puts it towards his own goal. Mitch not able to capitalize. Reggie has the run back. He's going to get there, but no, Mitch actually, no, he doesn't. I thought he was able to get off the post.
That was close.
Both players with the sigh of relief in chat there. 4-1 now for Reggie.
Yeah, Mitch was just in a really bad position to get back to that goal. Maybe he shouldn't have gone for that shot right after his setup. It wasn't in a very good position to take a shot. You just got to be really careful with your setups and your shots on the other side, because especially when you don't have any boost, and that's what really messed him up on that one. No boost, need to flip to get back. Almost made the save, but just missed it.
Ball high over top of Reggie's end as Reggie looks for the bump. I think he got just enough of Mitch there to prevent that goal, and now Reggie downfield looking for the run back again. He's got the angle, he's got the touch, it's in. It's 5-1 now. Reggie running away with this one.
Yeah, Mitch in the chat saying kill me. I don't think he's very happy about that one. He just missed the shot. Really bad kind of communication. They can't really communicate, but he thought that Reggie was going to hit that, and he let it bounce twice, and then that's really when it got away from him.
Yeah, it's unfortunate there is Mitch not looking like the same player that we saw in the quarterfinals earlier. It just seems all out of sorts here as he brings the ball back over his own end, getting the touch away, but Reggie's waiting back, catches that one. As an opportunity here as he swings around, looking for a second one over Mitch and in. 6-1 now for Reggie, running away with it.
Wow, yeah, you're right about that, about Mitch being a different player. It's really interesting to see the difference between when he's playing a skilled player and when he's playing someone who's under skill level. It doesn't seem like, when you play someone who's more skilled than you, you really got to step it up and play carefully. And Mitch trying to take out his opponent, he takes him out, but he misses the save. It rolls right into the goal. So he's trying to make something happen at least, but he just can't.
And unfortunately for Mitch, it's been a lot of either run back goals the other way or face off ones here. And it's kind of the difference here is the score has completely gotten away from Mitch. And you got a sense that, with the comments and chat, that he might be just a little bit on the tilt train derailment here. Reggie getting a block on that one. Mitch looking to recover. He's just going to leave that one away for Reggie to dribble downfield. It's a bit of a poor touch from Reggie there. Leaves it an opportunity for Mitch to get it downfield. He does, but it's going to die in the corner. It's not going to carry in front. Mitch trying to find the angle. Oh, wow. He gets there. Gets a consolation goal. 7-2 now.
Yeah, really, it's pretty good play by Mitch. His opponent was way back, and he just somehow he got that corner. He's really taking shots on goals there, trying to make something happen. He only has 3 shots on goals right now, including that last one. So let's see if we can get some more on that. Maybe get close to equalizing. I don't know. I've seen amazing things happen. Maybe he'll even equalize if he gets more shots. I think he just needs to put more pressure on that side.
Missed by Reggie there, but Mitch trying to starve him at a boost instead of going for the ball where he had an opportunity to get there first. Leads to a missed opportunity for Mitch. So he's going to get it anyway. Reggie's struggling at midfield. So 4 goals in a minute, I think, is doable in 1v1. So there's opportunity now for Mitch.
Oh, and he just got 2 goals in, 20 seconds? And he's a good player, and maybe maybe the tilt's fading away a little bit. Maybe he can get back in this game.
We won a game of mistakes and a game of streaks, and Mitch definitely on the streak now as he has 2 goals in a short time frame, but he has a mountain to climb, down by 4, just under a minute to go here. The long ball downfield, well wide of the net. Reggie is going to pick this one up and dribble away. Mitch wanted to challenge on the boards, realizes he can't get there, now has to retreat. Just gets that flick up and away. Reggie back into his own corner. Mitch bails out on that one, giving Reggie time and space to play it. And he challenges in. Looks like he wanted to rush that one. Didn't quite get there in time. Had to jump. Has hitting the brakes. Only able to clear it to the post. Mitch picking this up at midfield. Needs 4 goals in 30 seconds now to come away with this one. But it's not looking like it's going to happen. His time is ticking away. Reggie gets that one by Mitch. Now having to retreat. Reggie has the run back. This will be the dagger. Going for the turtle dagger. He's going to get there. 8-3 now for Reggie.
Wow, yeah, 17 seconds left. I mean, Reggie just dominated that play. Mitch just couldn't get back in time. We saw Mitch trying to get some goals before when he had 2 goals in 20 seconds. It gave me some hope that he could maybe get back in this, but there's a long time in between that, and letting that clock run down, it's not going to do any good if you're down that much.
No, Mitch really needed to find the goal a lot earlier, and he had opportunities to do it. I just don't think he really came off for him there. He's going to pick up a consolation goal. Maybe if it doesn't fall, it does. Unfortunate for Mitch. Doesn't get the 8-4 consolation goal. Reggie will take this game number 1 by a score of 8-3. Well played by Reggie, but I feel like he capitalized a bit on the tilt train coming out of Mitch. Yeah, there you go. Tilted at 2 goals.
Tilted 2 goals, yeah. Yeah, you're definitely right about that. It's hard to see when a player gets tilted, but in this case, it looks like he really let it go. At 10 shots versus 4 shots, he did have some saves, but you just didn't put enough pressure on Reggie's side. Once you put on more pressure, eventually you're gonna get a goal. So I think he just played he overcommitted on defense, and made some bad touches, and that kind of killed him.
Just a little bit of gamesmanship in the chat there. Ike Wolf, Reggie 1v1. Oh wait, because the winner of this will face Ike Wolf in the finals. This is a go to kickoff here in game number 2. Mitch is going to bring it under control in his own end, grabbing the boost and letting Reggie retreat to his own end. Reggie, what a shot! Wrong goal. 1-0 here for Mitch.
The redirect, incredible redirect. Unfortunately, not the right place to redirect that hit. Yeah, that was a good placement by Mitch. You know, just put it in by the goal. I think eventually it'll go in. So you just want to drop it by the goal. See what happens.
I just gotta say to Jordan Sins in the chat, did Senpai Reggie make you proud with that redirect, sir? I mean, it was a great redirect. It's just not beautiful. The goal you want to score on there. Reggie's gonna launch this one high up. Mitch is looking like he wants to catch it, and then just backflips into the corner and to bounce over him. Then wins the challenge on Reggie. Wow. Mitch has the run back. Turn of fortunes here is Mitch going for the turtle goal. He doesn't get inverted though. He just goes for the touch and in. 2-0 now. Yeah,
you know, it looks like his confidence is up a little bit more now. The turtle goal really makes you feel good. You know, you get a turtle goal, you're like, wow, I can do anything now. But yeah, 2-0. I mean, what a turn of events. We'll see what happens. We still got 4:28 left.
I'd be kind of tilted myself because I didn't get the turtle goal on that one. Mitch, great dunk to go 3-0 up, and this is absolutely a different game.
Definitely, yeah. And you know what? That he's doing what I said he should do. After the first game, he's putting on so much pressure on Reggie, and Reggie, he may not be the best defensive player. That might be his weak point, and I think Mitch might be taking advantage of that.
Jordan, ouch, getting called up by casters feels bad, man. You just know I like the banter. You know me. Mitch is going to lob this one over Reggie and in. It's 4-0 inside a minute. What are we seeing here, Lamp?
Oh my god, I don't know. I think he just came back confident. He said, I don't want to concede. I want to play Ike Wolf. I might want to get destroyed by Ike Wolf, but it doesn't matter because I want to win this game. So I'm going to come out guns blazing. And this is what's going to happen. I'm going to win the second game, maybe come back to win the third.
Definitely is. Mitch is doing everything right, where in game number 1 he did everything completely opposite. As ball in front there, Reggie clears it away. Mitch bringing under control, but it's really hard off the end boards, and Reggie's in a good spot to recover. Shot by Reggie, just turned away by Mitch as he brings it under control in his corner, looking to get it past Reggie. But Reggie, great dunk, calculated and in. No, it's not. But Reggie in a good spot to follow up. I thought the TI-84 was out on that one.
Yeah, very close shot. He just made it. See, that's why it's so important to to follow up on your shots, because if he thought that was going in and he wasn't there, he would not have made that goal.
Yeah, but he did well to not rush it, just to make sure he read the bounce off the crossbar so that he was in position to put it back into the top 90. Reggie bringing it under control in his own Zen. Mitch getting the dunk, but no recovery there to follow up and restore the 4-goal lead. Downfield by Reggie. Pac-Man boost by Mitch there, as Reggie's just completely out. So all he can do is leave it at the near post. And Reggie really should look for some boost here, as Mitch has gotten both the 100 boost pads down that side. It appears the midfield one is recovered, so Reggie is just back defending. Mitch looking for a flick. He's going to... No, I thought he was going to get there, but just unfortunately backflips with the Masamune and loses control of that one to Reggie. Downfield by Reggie. A good block by Burn the Mitch. And apparently somebody has joined the lobby, as I believe the lobby might have been... that's awkward, as...
yeah, maybe... Okay, he left.
Okay, he did leave. I'm wondering if that was just a bug, if that was the really rare lobby join bug there, but luckily he did leave the match, didn't affect it in any way here, so we go back to it here as Reggie is going to knock this one high, but Mitch clears away. Back across the corner on a block by Reggie. A little bit awkward there as we reach the halfway mark in this one lap.
Yeah, you know, as we can see, that's been happening. Mitch has been biding his time, and look what happened. He's been waiting for Reggie to take a shot, or even try and get by the goal and miss something. And he just took an opportunity right there. He waited for his chance and he took it. So he's playing really smart this game. You know, he started off aggressive. He caught off Reggie. He caught him off guard with his aggressive play style. And then he's playing more conservative now, especially because he's up. And he's just waiting for him to make mistakes, and he's just playing it out.
Yeah, without having to feel the pressure of being down 2 goals early. Instead, you have the luxury of being up 2 goals early, and the pressure is all over the other team, or in this case, the other player.
Yeah.
As Mitch brings it under control in Reggie's end, but not going to center for him, so Reggie just brings it downfield. Blocked by Mitch at the midfield here. And Reggie is going to get a great shot over top of Mitch and cut the lead down to 3.
Wow, yeah, very good shot. Very good play by Reggie. It wasn't a lot of control on that play, but it's a really good placement of his car. You know, he definitely timed it. He's watching for the touch off the wall. It's really good play by Reggie. Great shot too.
Yeah, it was a great shot there, but I mean, if it doesn't come off for him, it's Mitch back down the other way. So Reggie having to make sure he had that one completely under control. Loses a 50-50 back down across the far side. Lots of time for both players to recover, but Mitch taking a little bit less time than he probably should have there. Unfortunately, misses that one. Gives Reggie an opportunity to shoot. It's off the bar and away. Mitch with the opportunity to run back doesn't get it under control. Both players having to slow this one down or not, as Mitch tried to rush that one a bit, and Reggie just gets a shot on goal.
Oh.
Mitch having to make a
save.
Kind of an acrobatic save off the bar and down, as Mitch loses out to Reggie on that one just outside the box. Reggie looking to read this off the boards. He's going to wait for it to drop and try and bait Mitch into going for boost. He does, but he misses the shot. Mitch recovers to make the save and then gets the shot downfield. Blocked by Reggie at the top of the box. It's going to fall here from Mitch, who puts it wide again. Reggie into the corner. Under a minute here. Reggie looking to get back into this one. Down 3 lamp.
Yeah, really good plays by both players. They're both calculating each other's movements and hits. Reggie with that mind game over on his side. Over on Mitch's side, waiting for him to get the boost, and unfortunately he missed the shot. But you know, there's 30 seconds. We'll see what happens. I don't know if he'll be able to come back, but I've seen amazing things happen in this game.
Well, we got 4 goals in 38 seconds to start this one. And, big bump there by Mitch to prevent Reggie from bringing that under control. That might just kind of kill enough time off the clock, as Mitch brings it down into Reggie's end. There's 10 seconds to go. I don't think there's much hope for Reggie here, as he needs face-off goal after scoring one here. And he's just going to bring this down for hopefully a consolation goal to cut the lead to 2, but it's going to fall. Burn the Mitch will take game number 2 in this semifinal, a best of 3. So we will have a deciding game 3, something we haven't seen yet on stream.
Yeah, definitely. That's really exciting. Finally, to see a third game in this tournament. Both players playing really good defense, pretty good offense. A lot of Reggie's shots were misses, but Mitch had like 5 saves. He did have 5 saves. and they almost had the same amount of points, the same amount of shots. So they're pretty evenly matched. But Mitch just capitalized a little bit better on his shots and made it was more accurate on his shots.
Yeah, all of Reggie's shots were on net. 7 shots, 2 goals, 5 saves against. So Tom Kelly in the chat now, Reggie was playing faster and cleaner until later in this game when he made mistakes. Actually, I think that just being down 4-0 after a minute gone in the game, just kind of decided to hell with this. I'm going to play. And I think he settled in a little bit better as Mitch kind of took his foot off the gas. But everything to play for now. Both players on match point. It is a best of 3. They're slotted in here, and hopefully we don't have any more random interruptions by people guessing the lobby name or getting dropped in here by a very rare psionics bug that has existed since the dawn of time. As Reggie's going to win this faceoff, it should be easy to get downfield, but great play.
Gosh.
Great play, and Mitch is going to look for his muffler after that one.
Yeah, Mitch, he got thrown on the other side, and somehow he got back almost in time, but he just missed the save. Really unfortunate to have that happen to you. I personally hate those kickoff goals.
Reggie did really well to just nudge the ball to the left and throw Mitch's timing off so that he flipped past it with the Masamune, but Mitch is going to respond instantly here, floating in the air with the data stream boost to celebrate 1-1.
Yeah, really good play by Mitch. He read it, so he knew Reggie was going to come for the ball, and he shot it right when he was going for that save. Really good play by Mitch. Good timing, too.
Yeah, defender making the first move usually results in a goal. Attacker making the first move, generally speaking, the defender has the advantage as Mitch brings it under control. Just leaving that one for Reggie. Knows he got that touch wrong. That's a good ball by Reggie. That's actually on net. Mitch needing to make a save. He does. It's a weak one, though. Reggie has the recovery, and in 2-1 now for Reggie Town.
Wow, both players playing. The last game, Mitch started playing aggressively, and Reggie did not see it coming. But this game, Reggie just came out. He is playing like he wants to win this thing, and both players are playing pretty aggressively, and they're making saves. But it looks pretty even to me. Yeah, so we'll see.
Mitch looking for an instant response to get back into this one. Needs to limit the damage from Reggie here if he wants to have a chance to stay in this one. It is early in the game. Lots of time for both players to score, but 1v1, you don't see a lot of close games in terms of low scoring. As Mitch brings this downfield, drops on top of Reggie, who just kind of flicks it up, and then Mitch going up for a weak aerial. Doesn't get any power on it. It just drops on the roof of Reggie in the corner. Reggie out past midfield. Mitch lunges at that one. It's a runaway goal for Reggie as he just waits on that one and taps it in. All too easy for Reggie Town. 2-goal lead.
Yeah, what a great flick over there. Those I don't know how risky those are, but I'd say that that's a pretty risky thing to do, to try and get a dunk in midfield, because you don't have control, and if you miss, it's kind of like a kickoff goal. If you miss, you're kind of that's it for you. And that's exactly what happened. He missed the flick, and he got the goal.
And you want to talk about missing a flick and getting a goal. Reggie missing the touch at the far end. Mitch getting the run back and scores it. Now back down to a 1-goal lead.
Yeah, that was exactly what happened the last time. Just a little overcommitment by Reggie, and he missed the flick. Mitch was able to come back. It's really important that Mitch was able to come back. A lot of times people can't come back and make those goals, and they miss vital shots. Mitch was able to come back and hit that shot. Goal.
There's a big opportunity there for Mitch as Reggie was kind of backwards when it went off his near post, but Mitch not in time to recover on that one, and he gets a long shot. Reggie's out of boost, and nothing he can do about that one. It's a great shot by Mitch to tie the game. Yeah,
Mitch stole that mid boost, which was so important. And I think he stole the boost in the back right corner of Reggie's side. Stealing that boost starving is so important in 1v1. If you don't have a boost, it's so hard to make a save.
As Reggie's going to win this face-off into Mitch's end, and he just able to recover and knock it away, and then goes for the boost, leaving an opening. Reggie not going to get there in time to make a play on that one. As the ball floats here at midfield, Mitch waiting for it to drop. Brings it down into the corner. It's going to center up for him. He's got a good angle on Reggie, who just gets a touch on that, but then a big pull shot to clear that away off the front of Mitch's Masamune. Mitch off his backboard. It's a poor touch there. Reggie waiting for that one. It's a good shot to the far side. Mitch, great save to clear it away with 3 minutes to go. Score tied at 3. Just under 3 minutes to go here as Mitch brings it back downfield. Reggie blocks it at the top of the box here. We're seeing, as I try to throw it over to you, Lamp, it's going to be a run back for Reggie, but I was going to say we're seeing an evenly matched game here in game number 3.
Yeah, they definitely play ping pong. It looks like not one player is dominating the field. It's been pretty consistently on either side of the field. So it's kind of just a question of who can make more shots on goals, because that's really what gets you goals, shots.
Oh,
There you go, Reggie making another shot on goal. That's 8 shots versus 3. Mitch has 3 shots on goals and 3 goals, but Reggie has 8 shots on goals and 5 goals. That's gonna make the difference in this game.
Reggie just with the good recovery off the faceoff lands on all 4 wheels and just has to wait for that bounce as Mitch went flying to the side and then went for the boost, and unfortunately it comes back to bite him as he's now down 2 again, but lots of time to come back as we reach the halfway mark in game number 3. Match point for both players as Reggie picks up the dribble off the crossbar and away, really close there to making it a 3-goal lead, as Reggie's starting to do the boost management on Mitch, but leaves the ball as he has a bad position with his car backwards there. Mitch losing out on the dribble to Reggie, leaves it in the corner. Reggie picks it up and brings it downfield. Reggie into the corner, blocked by Mitch. He has a good opportunity to shoot this downfield. It's a weak one, and it's wide anyway. It's going to go harmlessly wide of the net as Reggie comes back to clear it away. Mitch starting to Pac-Man down that wing, but Reggie, good angle. He could have a shot here. He does. It's off the far post and away. It's a good angle, just not quite the final product he needed. And then a big dunk on the side there, Lamp.
Yeah, Reggie's he's playing aggressively. Mitch is trying to make something happen. He's getting some good clears, but clears aren't going to do anything if you don't go for the second hit. And Reggie, he's really playing a slower game right now. You can see he took it back. He let the ball bounce a few times, saw what Reggie was going to do, and then took the opportunity. Reggie went for the boost. He saw what he was going to do, took the opportunity to make that air dribble. Really nice goal by Reggie.
Yeah, Mitch just pulling himself slightly out of position on that one. Reggie reading it well, bringing up the double touch in the air to drop it down and over. Gives himself a 3-goal lead. Mitch needing to score a hat trick in 90 seconds to come back and have a chance to play Eichwolf in the finals of this Mind Games 1v1 tournament. But it's going to go wide of the net there, and harmlessly so as Reggie brings it downfield. It's going to go wide, needs to catch up to it to get a shot and put himself up by 4, but not going to get there in time. Mitch blocking it at the top of the corner. It's a high ball. Reggie has a good line on it. It's going to bounce down and over top of Mitch. There's the 4-goal lead, and everything to do here now for Mitch.
Yeah, I know. Mitch is saying in the chat, what with really, he looks like really upset about that shot. That was a really close shot, really hard shot to save. So you don't want to be backwards on those goals. I think Mitch just put himself in a bad position to save that goal.
I think he had an opportunity to save it. Instead of flipping, though, he needed to just continue boosting at it and try and boop it up off the crossbar. And he's going to bring it back downfield. And if he can score here, he has an opportunity to get back in this one. Only, 4 goals in a minute is doable in 1v1. He did it in game number 1 off a couple of kickoffs, but it's back downfield. And Reggie has to force Mitch into a save there. Reggie just needing to control the clock, the time, and the ball. As 2 of those things are the same, my brain has shut down for a split second. I'm getting kind of hungry. Reggie's going to pick this one up in midfield. Just all he has to do is kill the clock here. Mitch going for boost in the corner, so Reggie has an opportunity to shoot. It's a good opportunity, and he makes the most of it. 5-goal lead now for Reggie.
Same exact goal as 2 goals ago. Waited almost exactly the same. He waited for Mitch to get that mid boost, waited for him to be sideways, and then let it dribble and let himself take that nice air dribble off the ground. It was just incredible.
And Reggie's going to pick up a face-off goal here as Mitch just coming back, trying to turtle goal it. Oh, wow, he made the save! I'm not sure if Reggie gave up on it, but Mitch looked like he was just giving up on that one. He's unfortunately not able to come back on that one, but it's a good save here. Just Reggie got the angle on that one, and then brings it around to bring it home. So we're seeing the end of Mitch in this tournament as Reggie coming away with a bit of a runaway win as they were evenly matched for about the 2 minutes there.
Yeah. Reggie really came back. In the first game we saw Reggie, he definitely dominated Mitch, and I think Mitch just really came back. He was underestimated by Reggie in the second game. I don't think Reggie thought that he was going to come out that much. Mitch with the own goal here.
Yeah, great pass. Yes. Reggie knowing he's out of this one, just going for the style points on stream. Is his last couple moments. He says he wanted them double digits in the chat. Good spirits at least going down the way he did in this game. Wow, what a face-off! As he essentially tombstones that one dead at the middle. Reggie will win this one 10-3, but it was closer than I think than the scoreline represented. Lamp.
Yeah, definitely. I'd say obviously there's more shots and goals from Reggie, but really good players all around. Mitch really came out that second game. Reggie was not prepared for that. I really like to see that. It wasn't just one-sided. Obviously, after it's 7-3 or 8-3, Mitch kind of gave up when there was 30 seconds left. But he really came out today. Good job both sides.
Both sides doing well, putting on a good show. I mean, even in a one-sided game, it's definitely one of high spirits. I mean, Mitch maybe a little bit on tilt after the first one, doing well to come back and force game 3, but both players played well, and we get to see Reggie playing against Ike, and it'll be an interesting prospect, to see if Reggie can control Ike's skill, as it did not seem to come off for Ike's opponent in the last one. I believe that was Lavish. Excuse me. So we will have an Ike Wolf Reggie final here in the Mind Games Esports 1v1. We're going to throw it over to a quick break to set up the next lobby and let us rest our voices. My name is Inanimate J. You can follow me on Twitter at Inanimate J. My co-caster today is I Love Lamp. He's got a Twitter. He just doesn't know what it is. So we'll figure that one out hopefully before the end of the broadcast. So if you'll bear with us, we'll be right back with the finals between Ike Wolf and Reggie Wolf here at Mind Games Esports. Stay with us.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Mind Games 1v1 Weekly Showdown Tournament. We have had an incredible tournament so far. Awesome players all around. We are in the finals now. It's Ike Wolf against Reggie Town. Both really great players came out today, played their hardest. Let's see what's going to happen in this final.
As Ike Wolf, as we saw in the first semifinal against Lavish, kind of a one-way traffic, just putting on an absolute 1v1 clinic, air dribbles, turtle goals, you name it, he did it. Reggie Town, a bit more of a hard-fought one against Burn the Mitch. And Reggie's kind of had a hard way through the tournament. The only games that have gone to 3 were Reggie Town matches. So it will be interesting to see if he takes a game off of Ike Wolf. But given Ike's performance in the first semifinals we saw with him, I think that's a tall task for Reggie Town.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, Ike Wolf, what an incredible player. I know he's on the leaderboard in threes in the world, global. I think he's number 22 global in threes. So, I mean, anyone going up against this guy is going to have a really difficult time beating him. Reggie's really come out today, though. He's been playing really well. Like you said, we'll see if he can take even a game off Ike Wolf. It's going to be really close, hopefully. Hopefully it's not going to be 10-1 like last time.
Well, 1v1 games can kind of get like that. Like I said, you very rarely see a close game with a low score. You can see a close game with a high score, as we've seen a couple of 5-4s, a couple of 6-5, 6-4 games here and there. But I think we're just waiting on one more player here. As Reggie Town has joined up, so players should be slotting in shortly. We should be good to go here. I'll have the play-by-play with I Love Lamp on the analysis. Ike Wolf playing under the alias Shit and Tilted. Reggie Town in the orange with the name that makes sense. So, believe this is still a best of 3. I'm not sure. I forgot to confirm that before we went live. So it will be a best of 3 finals, just to keep things nice and tight throughout. We get ready to go underway with game number 1 here. Ike Wolf and Reggie in the finals. Ike Wolf doing a good job just pausing on that face-off to block it to midfield where he can control it and picking up a dribble. We saw a lot of this in his semifinal. There it is. What a flick to get that around Reggie and already putting on a clinic.
That is classic Ike Wolf. Post jam finish with that flick right away, like 10 seconds after the game starts. You really don't want to give him an opportunity to do that. So I think Reggie Town, we'll see if he can figure this out.
Well, he wins the face-off, and that's a good face-off win there, but he goes wide for the boost and then gets a little bit underneath. Ike Wolf getting the tip down, just putting away a shot from Reggie. Sits out at midfield. Reggie going to pick this one up, looking to try and beat Ike. Ike, though, good block to get that way off the far post and brings it under control. Ike Wolf leaving this one to pick up there as Reggie went back for boost. A bit of a fake jump there into a flick up underneath, and Reggie has to struggle to make that save and put it off the backboard. So we get down 40 seconds into this. Reggie's going to bring it downfield, look to pick this one up quickly. Ike Wolf getting into the corner and gets touch on that one. So we're under a minute in, but there's only been 1 goal, Lamp, and I think it's not necessarily a feeling out period here, but just Ike kind of not going for it right away.
Yeah, I think both of them are playing pretty conservatively, actually. Wow, what a shot.
Caster's curse at its finest.
Every time.
Yeah.
On those shots, that's classic Ike Wolf. You really have to know. You have to figure out how to defend that, and once you do, I think it's not that hard to defend once you figure it out, obviously. But I think Reggie's doing a pretty good job right now. Figuring out what Ike Wolf's doing with his touches. Again, those shots are just really hard to save. So
Ike very good at flicking the ball up off the back of the Octane. He does that to set himself up for his 3rd here.
Yeah, just again, it's just classic Ike Wolf, and he gets that rebound, which is really important. Reggie just wasn't there to make the save. Really nice shot.
You say classic Ike Wolf, and all I can picture is like a sitcom mom with her hands on her hips going, classic Ike Wolf. He hits a face-off goal here, and we barely have time to break down the last goal before he goes and scores another one off the face-off.
Yeah, that's just an unfortunate face-off. Not a lot of things Reggie could do on that, because Ike Wolf picked up some boost on the way, so that was already going in the goal. Just really unfortunate kickoff.
I feel like to beat a player like Ike who can get to that face off faster, you need to be able to do that stutter step. It's like a stutter step run up for penalties in soccer,
Yeah, yeah.
where you make a run at it and then you just take this quick pause to throw your opponent off. And I like to take my 1v1 face-offs really wide, so I get a bit of a bigger picture of where my opponent's angling his car. And knowing what I know about the physics engine, I just kind of align my car in a way to push the ball after they hit it. But Ike just being really patient here, sweeps it. Reggie actually is going to get a run back goal here as he recovers well. Ike will way to the far side. The whoops in the chat. Sigh of relief from Reggie there as he gets one on the 2-minute mark.
Yeah, what you were saying about the kickoffs before, definitely true statement. You don't want to go head on with the kickoff goals because usually you get bumped back or up or to the side or something. You really want to make sure you get a good kickoff because so many goals in one kickoff goals.
As Ike Wolf is bringing this under control with the boost, he's looking for a second touch off the boards. He lands and gets it anyways. Reggie bites on that one. Ike Wolf brings it under control in the corner. Reggie just waiting on this one. Ike as well gets him to jump first, but he gets the block as the defender making the first move pays off for once. Reggie picking up a dribble, tries to get the flick over Ike Wolf. He doesn't get it, and it's off the post. Save credited to Ike Wolf, but I don't think it was going in anyway. The Ike long shot downfield. It's wide of the net. Reggie knocks it into the corner. Up for Ike Wolf off the boards here, looking for an air dribble. He's not going to recover well, and he doesn't fall effectively. Reggie puts it long, but it's wide, so he has to get another touch in the corner. Both players in the corner. Reggie just puts that off the side of Ike, who recovers and drives it downfield. Then Reggie's just like, enough of you, going straight for the demo. And Ike with the okay in the chat. Definitely not a huge fan of that one, but a 1v1 strategy, it's a good one. They can't score on you if they're dead, and they can't defend if they're recovering after being dead.
What a shot by Reggie. A really nice shot there. I mean, Ike Wolf didn't know where he was going, and then he had to air dribble. He almost defended that, but he just wasn't in a good position, and I think he was a little tilted from that demolition.
I mean, that's fine. If that's what you need to do to get inside your opponent's head and force them into mistakes, blow them up a bunch.
Oh, yeah.
We see that a lot in North American tournaments, at least. There's a number of teams in the North American region that are very good at the demos and putting their opponents off their game. Ike Wolf brings this under control. It's blocked away by Reggie. Down to about a minute and a half here to go. Reggie only down by 2, so doing well to limit the damage by Ike, and that's a big bump. Reggie with the recovery has an opportunity. He's out of boost. It looks like he used it all to get the bump, and he can't get the goal, but he gets the demo anyway. Grabs the midfield boost. Ike Wolf spawns on the far side here. Gets the shot. It's defended away. Reggie not able to get the second shot there. Ike's going to leave this one for Reggie in the corner, who misses the touch completely. Ike Wolf flick downfield. Just over a minute to go here, Lamp. Do you think Reggie can get back into this one?
You know what? Reggie's been playing so well since the first 2 goals were scored. I think he could. I mean, he's had some good demolitions, as I'm saying that, but Ike's going to score. There you go. But maybe not now, but maybe definitely game 2. I think he has a chance to maybe come back and have maybe a 3-game series.
Yeah, definitely. And it is a best of 3 here in the finals, as Reggie, I think, just kind of missed that touch on the boards there. He had an opportunity to get it clear, just flung himself at it and got a weak one that allowed Ike to get back into his end and put it on net. It's Ike getting the boost grab there on Reggie and then returning the favor with a demo to come back and make the save, as they were kind of grinding each other out there. Ike Wolf grabbing this at midfield, just going to dribble this around. All he has to do is kill the clock, but Ike's not really that kind of player. He's going to put you to the sword as many times as he can. Reggie with the block at midfield goes just wide of the net. Ike off the aerial looking to lob Reggie, but he recovers in time to clear it away. As far as Ike at the center line. 30 seconds to go here, needing 3 goals. Reggie looking to find something to get him back into this one. I don't think it's going to come away for him for anything more than a consolation goal at the rate it's going. He picks up the dribble here. Ike Wolf, long ball downfield. That's going to be the broadsword through the chest plate of Reggie, and he's going to fall here in game number 1.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I think if Reggie can hold his position, make sure Ike doesn't take a lot of shots, score a lot of goals in the first few minutes of the second game, I think he can definitely hold his own against Ike. Ike just going for that fake kickoff, misses it, almost misses the shot. Wow. 8 seconds left. Oh, wow.
Ike is just like, okay, I'm going to go for boost, and I'm going to knock this one up to myself, and yeah, okay, here. Have that one back.
What a good shot. I mean, he has nothing to lose on that wall, and he definitely took the opportunity to get that 7-2. He's gonna go for the double Brazil here.
It's
I don't think he'd do it, but
no, obviously not. But you know, Reggie played a great game up until probably about the point where he got the 5th goal scored against him. I think there's that one mistake where he allowed Ike to come back downfield and score the 5th goal, kind of put him to the sword there. But Ike, very strong game by Ike. I don't really feel necessarily that it was a one-sided game for Ike. The scoreline reflects that, but Reggie definitely held his own. He had 8 shots, 6 of them saved by Ike. So any of those saves being a miss, it's a different story here.
yeah, definitely. And you know what? If you look at the shots on goal from each player, 8 and 11, I think that's the most shots we've seen on the opposing team of Ike since this tournament started. That's only 3 less shots on goal than than Ike, and that's a big deal. That means he's taking a lot of shots and just giving himself a lot of opportunities. So he's going at it. He's trying to make something happen in this game, and we'll see if he can make something happen in game 2. Hopefully he can. I'd like to see a game 3 make it more exciting.
Love how everybody in the chat is pro Reggie, says Timotheus. Yep. I think everybody wants to root for the underdog after having seen what Ike did in the semis, but that is just going to be a face-off goal 4 seconds in now for Ike Wolf.
Yeah, this again with the recoveries on the kickoffs, like you were talking about, you really got to make sure the kickoff doesn't go onto your side, because it doesn't matter what kind of skill level you're at, it's almost always going to go in your goal, just like that one.
Yeah, another face-off goal here for Ike. Just reads the bounce off the face-off by Reggie. Kind of tries to get into that one straight on, and again bounces away on him. No recovery opportunity as Ike Wolf just facing forward. Timotheus again. Everybody bored of Ike winning every tournament. Yeah, but I can see why he's winning every tournament. He's definitely got the skills to do so. As Reggie with the delay on the kickoff deflects it away, and then Ike getting the bump on him so he can't recover it. It's into Ike's end, but he's got it completely under control as Reggie's gone back to try and defend the flick. It's a big pop, and then Reggie's going to miss it. It should be an open net for Ike Wolf. It is. It's 3 goals in 26 seconds, and it's a one-sided game number 2.
Yeah, that was just, Ike had a really good clear right there to get himself in control of the ball. And he, again, with his classic flicks, set himself up for a really nice shot.
So Reggie's going to win this face-off. He's looking for the touch, but Ike is in a good spot to deflect that away and bring it under control himself, and then takes the boost and forces Reggie back. He was looking for the boost steal and maybe the bump, but he gets neither. So Ike is just going to dribble this one, looking for a flick on Reggie. He doesn't get it. Then Reggie lunging for boost. He's all over the place right now, and Reggie finally gets himself a little bit under control. Reggie trying to bring it downfield. Ike blocks that one, grabs the boost at midfield. He's just going to play patiently. He's up 3 goals, and it just hit the 1-minute played mark, and there's the 4th one. This could be a long one in terms of a lot of stuff happening, because I thought that was a bit longer than 20 seconds, but nope, apparently it was only a 22-second gap between the goals.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I thought we were at 2 minutes or something. Yeah, I keep scoring with those flicks and his and those 2 kickoff goals. It was just unfortunate. There's not a lot you can do. You could definitely do something, but the kickoff goals are they're just unfortunate in 1v1. And I got the upper hand on those. But
what a dunk and in!
3 amazing shots that we've seen. So Reggie saying what a save, beating himself up a little bit.
That was actually from 2 goals ago when he did that backflip off the boards. Actually.
Oh really? Okay.
You're a little bit delayed on the chat.
I don't know why.
Probably because you opened the scoreboard or something, so it reopened the chat. Yeah, as Reggie tries to get a shot there after Ike loses the face-off, but Ike recovering in time. Tom Kelly in the chat with the God dunk after the last goal. Yep, it was a pretty big dunk there, but Ike Wolf putting on a show again. This big flick over top of Reggie, who just swings and misses. And I mean, we're on pace for, I believe, probably at least 10. It could be a 15, depending on how much Reggie tilts on this one. Yeah. And really just a matter of how many goals Ike wants to score and in what forms.
Yeah, and that dunk was actually really interesting. He didn't flick it forward. He did a backflip after the first touch, um, and that kind of that boosts it up a little bit, flicks it a little bit higher, and really confuses the opponent because they think you're gonna flick it a little bit lower. Wow, just he's just demolishing him.
As he scores another face-off goal with a good aerial into the top 90. I believe Reggie has checked out of this one. And unfortunately for all the Reggie fans in the chat, the hero of your hearts is not going to be the hero of this game, as Eichwolf scores another one off a kickoff, 4 seconds apart, 10 seconds when you count the countdown, and it's really just a matter of, are we going to hit high double digits? It's not a question of if we're going to hit double digits, it's how big the double digits going to get.
Yeah, yeah, Ike, he's just had control this entire game. I mean, he's not playing conservatively. He's not waiting for opportunities. He's dribbling. Look at this. I mean, he's gonna go for an air dribble right here. I guarantee you. Yeah, there you go. Let's see if he can actually make it. But yeah, he's kind of messing around with the ball. Again, he got those first kickoff goals, but man, he's just has such good control of the ball that it's so hard to defend against someone like that.
Tom Kelly in the chat saying 8 goals in 3 minutes, seen more in less time. Yeah, you're right. We saw 8 goals in 2 minutes. That's how the game started. Reggie's going to get one back here, the long shot there over top of Ike. Reggie just getting a great clear over top of Ike, who looked to be showboating a little bit there.
Yeah, yeah, we'll see if he can get up to 11. Let's see if he stops scoring after 10. But I mean, Reggie, he's not conceding. He's not getting really tilted. It doesn't look like. He's just getting really unlucky. I mean, that's again, that's like 3 times that kickoff goal happened. Exact same one.
Yeah, Reggie just not able to figure out those head-on kickoffs. It just goes off the boards hard every time. And Eichwolf is just an absolute masterclass at making sure he recovers correctly from that one and then directing it in off the next touch. As Reggie sees another head-on face-off, just says, you know what, I'm just gonna wait. Gets the block, but unfortunately no control of that one. Brings it long into the corner. Ike just right there. Reggie looking for the touch, but Ike's like, no, I'm cool as a cucumber. Bring this one down myself. Ike's going to pick it up, looking for the dribble to get the 10th one. It's not a great one, but it almost caught Reggie off guard. He almost overjumped that one. Expecting a high flick from Ike, because that's what's been happening all night. And then, another big miss by Reggie there. Just Ike dropping it on top of him. Reggie reflexes kicking in, missing that ball.
Yeah, I want to ask you, what do you think Reggie? I mean, obviously, he lost his game. What do you think he could do against an opponent like Ike? I mean, Ike is is a player of such high skill level, but you are gonna find opponents like this, and maybe even lower ranks, not like Challenger 1 or 2, but maybe like Superstar. Some people are just incredible at dribbling, and that's Ike's strong point, 100%.
I would argue that this one isn't so much that Ike's dribbling skill is the big one. He's got a few goals off of the dribbles, but this is the kickoff problem. And you know, Tom's bringing it up in the chat that kickoff goals can be really unlucky for players, but a really good 1v1 kickoff will win you games. I totally agree with that one here. Yeah, Ike has gotten 6 goals, I think, off of kickoffs. He might have a 7th here. As every time it's that head-on kickoff, he just has the read on it perfectly. Recovered. Oh, that was great. He just baits Reggie into making a play there, as he looks like he's just whiffed this one. Reggie's like, okay, I have a chance here. No, there's the flick. And,
yeah.
You know, to answer your question more properly, I have to say, dribbles are countered by people who watch the person dribbling and make them make the first move.
Sure.
If the defender makes the first move, you're already beat. And against the kickoff player like Ike, who has the kickoff skill as well, you need to understand that, you know, Timotheus in the chat saying kickoffs aren't luck. Kickoffs aren't luck. They're not. It's calculated. The ball will take the shortest, or the path of least resistance out of a collision between 2 players and the ball. So if you understand that and angle your car in a specific way, you can control the flight of the ball. Ike is really good at doing that. Every time he's angling the ball hard off the boards and then making sure that his car is following through forward.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I see that. Almost. I mean, I've played against people who have. My cousin has an incredible kickoff. He does the fast kickoff, and it's really hard to defend against. And every time I play him 1v1, he almost always beats me. Obviously, he's a better player than me, but his kickoffs are just really what makes me lose the game. So I definitely agree with you on that one. These kickoffs, I mean, I think 4 or 5 of the goals have been kickoff goals. Not even goals that where the ball bounced off the wall, but goals where it bounced off the wall and he was just there, and that's where he knew he needed to be. It's like he knew exactly where the ball was going to be because he's done it so many times, and his kickoffs are just so good. And Reggie just really did not. I just don't think he got it soon enough, and until he gave up hope. I mean, it's 14-1. I
Yeah.
didn't realize how big the score was.
Yeah, well, we kind of having a conversation here because we've given up on trying to comment on this one. Ike Wolf just putting on a clinic, so hopefully you watching at home are enjoying it, is a definite display of 1v1 skill here. But if you want a tip for beating Tom, because I know he's your cousin here, and the guys who do the fast kickoff there's an opportunity. Ike's going to score an own goal there for the double Brazil. There's the double Brazil right there. But the key to beating the fast kickoff is you have to be a little bit delayed. You can't just fast kick off to respond. There's a split second there where the fast kickoff usually they have a specific way they can go because they can only really go one way unless their fast kickoff is designed where they land behind the ball so they get a second jump on the recovery. If they're hitting the ball in the middle of their jump, it only ever goes one way.
Yeah.
So the trick is reading where that's going to go and then making sure your car is positioned where that ball is going to go, because then it deflects off you and you tend to win the kickoff.
Yeah, definitely.
As Ike goes and ruins the double Brazil, scoring his 15th goal here. And, the mind games in the chat there, how can you enjoy murder? I'm not sure. It's difficult, but we as casters have to try and comment on it until the FCC or whoever regulates Twitch tells us we can no longer broadcast these kind of games. As Ike is going to bring this one under control. Just has to run out the last 10 seconds here. I don't think he's looking for 16, but he might, because 16 is a nice round number. Divides evenly by 8. Divides evenly by 2. And Reggie's going to deny him on the goal line. Ike tries to get it again. Reggie runs up the save count. He's just going to launch this one downfield.
He's not going to be humiliated by having 16 goals scored on him this time.
As Ike Wolf will take game number 2 in a dominating fashion. Reggie with the what a game in the chat. I'm sure that was only the slightest bit sarcastic. But okay, so this is an interesting stat here. So there were 19 shots on goal by Ike, 15 goals, but Reggie had 7 saves. I'm confused, Psyonix. That would have been 22 shots on goal. So Reggie,
he doesn't necessarily have to have a shot on goal to for the ball to roll in. So
that's true. I believe on that note that we'll conclude this 1v1. But I think I think Lamp that you do have an announcement on behalf of Mind Games Esports to give before we cut everybody loose here.
Yeah, I just wanted to thank everyone for watching and participating in this community. These Mind Games guys are really awesome. It's honestly this is the first Mind Games tournament I've casted, and I was talking with the moderator for a while. He's a great guy, really great community. So I wanted to make an announcement for them. So they are having a 3v3 tournament with a $150 prize pool that winner takes all. Players from all skill levels are welcome. You can find all the information you need on the Mind Games Discord, and you can maybe even ask in the Twitch, or you can look it up online. Mind Games has you can look it up online. So yeah, they're having a 3v3 tournament, $150 prize pool. It's going to be really intense. So thank you all of you for listening, and thank you so much for co-casting with me. Really appreciate it.
No problem. When is that tournament? I might sign up for that one.
Hold on. Let's see. Let me get the PDF up. He gave me the date. Well, he gave me the date, and it was on a PDF. I don't think I saw it. Let me see really quick. Rip me.
That moment when the note that the most critical note you need as a caster is in a file that's closed.
Yeah, so I didn't see the date on here. That's why I didn't write it down. The information should be on the Mind Games.
All right, let's go. I'll go check the Discord then. Okay. It's fine. Anyway, so that will conclude the tournament here. Ike Wolf taking the best of 3 finals in complete and utter dominating fashion here. For everybody at Mind Games Esports behind the scenes, Bucketman with the camera, MacGyver with managing the party here. For myself and Lamp in the booth here, thanks very much for watching. And I'm not sure when we'll be back on this channel, but if you haven't already mashed the follow button for the channel, you can mash the follow button for myself on Twitter. I am @NanoJ. I believe, Lamp, you figured out your Twitter?
Yeah, it's actually my real name. Lamp is not my real name. I guess you could guess that. It is Jake underscore Raffi 2. And I just got a message from the moderator. 12th of December is a 3v3 tournament. Apologize for not having that date. So yeah, guys, look up that tournament. I think everyone, if you're passionate about this game and you want to play it, grab a few friends and sign up for that tournament. It's a big deal, $150. It'd be awesome to see you come out.
And it's, again, to just go back through my sign off for everybody here, Bucketman behind the scenes, MacGyver managing the party here with us, Lamp and myself in the booth. Thanks very much for watching. If you haven't, get on the Discord and contact these guys because they're really good people here. So thanks very much for watching. Ike Wolf wins the finals 2-0, and we'll be back next time on Mind Games Esports. Be well, have a good one. Make sure you guys grab Boost.
Thank you.